shit, can I turn off, like, the view loadout stuff?
No, no. I insist.
Fuck.
You first.
Ooh, what's going on?
If you insist. How kind. How very kind.
Kind?
Oh,
You must
jeez.
be thinking of my sister.
Where is the fair lady then? Should we deal her in?
Well,
Oh, there we go.
she sort of
Gotcha.
lost her head the last we played.
Oh, shit.
Oh? How scandalous.
Oh, do we get a Warframe TCG? Playing with those, Liberian cards like they're a TCG. What's going on? I'm excited. I like this. This is a cool animation. I'm just confused. Much like I think all of us are.
My queen! The track grow restless. Where are we to hunt?
To Lua.
Oh my. Or so is Lewis Prey gonna have Chad Kubros? Is that what you're telling me? Oh no, my stream. Oh no. Oh no, I'm lagging. Sorry boys, you know how internet is. Lewis Prey, coming November 30th. Sorry about that. You know how lag hits sometimes.
Hello, everybody! Welcome!
Hello.
A woo to you. A woo to you both.
Megan made a very bold wager that I think
Thank you.
you should
Appreciate it.
invest in your.
Sorry, my internet's being a little fucky-wucky right
Pretty
now.
smart.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Pretty smart cookie. Welcome to the stream. Devstream 166, last Devstream of 2022.
Wow, the year
Yeah.
flashed by.
It is a little crazy, and yeah, I am really excited. to
What-
talk
what
about
can you
it.
do?
That trailer just
Yeah,
showed off.
My upload speed is
It
going
does.
sad mode.
No,
Yeah,
we're
we
good.
can leave.
We're done.
It's
Yeah,
committing
we'll
unalive.
jump into a little bit more about Lewis Prey in a minute. First, a little bit of housekeeping, of course.
Just Canadian internet
this
stuff.
is the last Devstream of 2022. My name is
So I'm
Megan.
so sorry.
To my left.
There's
Hello,
nothing I
I'm
can do.
Rebecca.
Wow, nice cup.
Thanks, Megan. I really like to stay hydrated.
To my right,
Hi, I'm Carrie.
Carrie's here.
No cup, Carrie.
No,
no
I
cup,
know.
Carrie.
Yeah.
Carrie, please.
Classic.
Carrie.
No
oh.
cup, Carrie.
Carrie, can you fix my internet,
NCK.
please?
Anyways, of course we have
My
a
internet won't
Twitch
stop
on
dropping
today's stream,
frames.
and because it is the last
Ah!
of 2022, we wanted to give you a nice present of an Umbra Forma. So if you watch.
Okay, sorry, I wanted to refresh for like this, just in case. Oh, but it's already doing it, okay. God, my internet's dying, help me! Warframe, help! Warframe, please.
Think with my brain that we're doing a Monday dev stream. I'm
Yes,
like, yeah,
thank
I'm
you
gonna
for
start
being
my
here.
weekend. I'm
Yeah.
gonna do my alerts, but no.
It's very strange to be doing this on a Monday, so thank you for being here. I hope you had a great long weekend.
This is
for,
sick.
American Tenno out there, and maybe you're on, Cyber Monday doing a little bit
Oh,
of
yeah.
shopping, watching the stream.
Get
Hello.
this. You can play Warframe for free today.
Oh my
Side-
God, what
Yep.
a deal! What a Cyber Monday
Yep.
deal!
One time only.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
We love to see it.
No.
And
Okay,
before
I'm
we
just gonna
jump
be right
into
back.
What's coming November 30th, Lewis Prey, and a little bit beyond that, we're gonna do just kind of a look back at 2022,
Fuck yeah.
'cause it's been a year.
Yes, it has been.
It's been
Yeah, that's how
it's a
Canadian
little
internet
crazy.
works
We just wanted
sometimes.
to whenever we did a last dev stream,
Nah,
we
restarting
wanted
won't
to
do
kind of
anything,
talk
sorry
about
to
what
say.
happened this year. And I think just for a lot of us here, now that we're sort of the new team with Warframe, we still have a wonderful team to work with, but we've had to kind of figure out what to do with Warframe since the new war. And between, all of the team working together, we started this new way of working in, I think it was February 1st.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yes, there were maybe warning shots fired
Sweet.
at the end of January. But,
Yeah,
This
February
is why I make
Or-
videos.
Yeah.
We all
Canadian
logged in
internet
and we
struggles.
went, how do we shake it
Let's
up?
change it up. And I think we did, if you look at sort of the ebb and flow of the year, the new war was December, and then even into January, there was still a lot of
Yeah,
new
so
war
what's gonna
hype, and
happen
then
is like
very
my internet
quickly
kills
we
itself,
did
and then
Echoes of
oh, it
War,
looks like
Echoes
it's
of the
about
War,
to
which
come back.
was sort of the transition update, and then to figure out what happened next. And
Yeah.
we kind of knew that we wanted to tell the post-new war
we
story.
go.
So when it came to Angels of the Zeramin, we had this version of the world where we
That's
wanted
just
to
how,
make sure we could
internet
make it
is.
social, we could add as many game modes as we could, new characters, Eximus reworks, and then, we learned a lot in the release of that update as
Absolutely.
our first.
completely flawless. Nothing
Totally
went wrong.
flawless.
Absolutely.
Yeah, every update.
Cool.
Yeah,
So it should be
Yeah,
so
yeah,
getting
yeah,
back to normal now.
Yes, we are flawless releases. But I think for us, you know, we set this stage with Angels of the Zariman, wanted to get this many game modes,
Cool.
social things out
Sorry,
so that
Twitch
the
chat.
new war went somewhere, right? You know, as your next update, and then we
And
kind
YouTube
of
chat.
did it again.
Sorry, chats.
Well, TennoCon happened, and Duviri, we kind of had the choice to like, let's go all in on Duviri and,
Yeah.
and make the 2019 vibe and trailer come to
life.
To life. So
Absolutely.
we've been working hard on that for a long time.
We have been, yeah.
Yeah, like this year really kicked off the Duviri like.
As we were out from Angels
Yeah,
of the
normal
Zariman,
stuff.
Pretty all-encompassing.
Yeah.
We already know they
So,
delayed
that
it till
was
next
great.
year.
And then,
Do you want to go to my gameplay just while we chat?
Oh, but you're gonna show someone very.
Oh, let's just don't look at her.
There she
Oh,
is.
look. Oh,
Oh, dude. Good floaty head.
So for
I
us,
like that idle
TennoCon
animation.
Was a twist
Never
on
change,
Angels of
Warframe.
Duviri,
Never
And
change.
then Veilbreaker was sort of the surprise continuation of a different post-New War thread, which generally speaking, the world of Warframe is going to get updates in all types of ways. Earlier in the
Nah,
game,
Raven.
with Lewis Prey.
Internet
we'll
just
talk
has
about
issues.
today.
You get used
And
to
then
it.
Veilbreaker
This is real life,
sort of
not
the
like
other thread
anime.
Of the post-New War world, 'cause when
I have
we
really
finished
good
the war,
internet
I
for the
won't
most
spoil
part.
too much.
It only
Things
has
happened
lag
with
spikes here and there
character
like
and
that.
understanding of
But it never goes
how the
down
world
usually.
works with eternalism, and then there's
Just how it
everyone
works.
else.
You gotta wait for lag
What happened
spikes.
to the Murexes and this Narmer faction, and we're kind of going to be weaving between those two directions for the future. The origin system as is, and then what.
Yeah, I just
else
gotta ride out lag spikes. It is what it is.
Awesome.
Welcome to modern internet, Canadian internet, etc.
the Sol system right here now, but it's kind of a bridge to things.
Indeed.
There we go.
And so Veilbreaker took us
Nothing
to
new yet,
a different
okay.
playable character, trying that out with a little bit more experimenting, getting a different pace for Warframe, and then the Archon hunt. And then we also learned a lot from that and continue to. And now we're going into Lewis Prey, which is very much a Warframe for Warframe update, all encompassing in terms of endless game mode, with
Yep.
twist, mission chaos, and a new Warframe. We're very excited to show you guys.
Man, Yontas has a little bit of a.
Yeah, that was a nice
playing
idle
Lewis
animation.
Prey.
Just a little one.
Just a little one.
Something that we'll talk about it.
Very
but
lovely
we will
idle
need-
animation.
If you are further in the game, you will have an option for Yonta that other players who haven't quite finished Angels of the Zariman won't, but we're trying to change the way players can earn things from drop tables with this update. So
Yeah, it'll all make sense.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, 2022. It's been a year.
it has.
It's very exciting.
Yeah.
It is.
Accomplished a lot.
February 1st
Oh,
changed
no.
a lot for a lot of us on the
Oh
team.
my
so.
goodness.
Yeah,
that
and it
different.
was. I mean.
Yeah, like I said, this
it's
year was a
also really
shit show for them,
just
probably.
Crazy, the fact that we were doing this all kind of behind the
Yeah.
scenes, and then
Past year or
TennoCon
two, to be
obviously was
fair.
the big reveal of this kind of switch that had
Makes sense
happened.
why all the
So
development was slow.
everything
Just
that,
sucks as a player, you know.
transpired This year has
I understand. I
been
get
with
it,
the new
guys.
crew.
I get it.
And it's
Learning
very.
from
It just
from our-
sucks.
Our lovely.
Yeah.
They're talking about nothing. It's irrelevant. That's the point, Maurice. You
founding
get used to
fathers
it.
of Warframe. I don't know. I don't know how
Oh
to.
no, can they pull off the wigs?
Oh.
Yeah, you want this wig talk, Maurice? Do you really care about the wigs, Maurice? Get your shit together. This is serious Warframe business.
Perfect.
God.
But yeah, so we are at our last stream. Started the year very differently.
Maurice
I think
wants
we did
wig
a
frame.
remote stream in February.
I think we did. Yeah.
Yeah, so
they
we-
were still in your house.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, actually, I mean, it's still applicable today if we look
Yes.
at our co-stars at the moment.
Yes, it's almost as if there is a pandemic still, and some
Still.
of our co-stars may or may not have actually had it,
Fair.
or family members that are just straight up sick.
Well, I've been sick pretty much for 2 months straight.
Yeah,
and I
it's-
blame having 2 small children, and it's already affected Papa.
It has, and we are actually really lucky.
Dude, having kids
that,
during a
in
pandemic
class
sucks.
When your
Rip.
teacher rolled in the TV, we have movies
Actual
to-
IRL nerf
We do.
to
So this is the DVD that
your
we're
physical
showing
health.
everyone Today. It's very exciting.
What?
And,
Little Pablo DVD.
We'll
Nice.
get to that.
but first,
But first,
Yeah, no, she looks good. I like her look. I was just
as
memeing,
you
making
saw
my
in
good
the
memes about
little
Booba.
cinematic teaser, you are going to be able to experience that for yourself when Lewis Prey launches on November 30th.
yeah, it's literally Wednesday. It's in 2
It's
days.
in 2 days that you will be able to
Mm-hmm.
get your hands on everything that we're showing. You do need to have the War Within complete because the node Lua is very
Complete the War
important in this
Within.
update. Who would have thought?
Yeah, it's
Not
a,
me.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a twist because War Within is where you meet the Grenier Queens, but Lua is of course in a different update. But we wanted to kind of merge them together for
Fair
a player
enough.
that has reached one and the other, just to kind of make you realize that there's reasons that other characters might be interested in things that you've progressively encountered on your Warframe journey. So, you know, be it your second Dream journey or your War Within journey, and now there's sort of a callback to both of those moments in Lua's Prey. Of course, all hinging around our 51st War. who I'm very excited to talk about.
It's very
should
exciting.
be.
We're going to show gameplay and we're going to show off a lot of stuff that is coming with her. One of the things being a Lavirian. Now, this Lavirian details
yes.
a lot about Varuna's story and why exactly we're going back to Lua, what happened on Lua. So I definitely recommend that you check out her Lavirian.
Come to the gameplay.
Oh, sorry,
Dean.
Dean. Can you mind coming to gameplay?
Cut to the gameplay. Ah,
We
look at
have
her.
Varuna's Lavirian, and
Okay,
if
she
you
looks
wish
really
to
cool there as a
experience
character
that
card Lavirian.
Opening cinematic again and again and again. Why is Lua here?
I agree.
Oh,
It's a xenomorph. I love it.
just be able to view the cinematic.
I still love the Wolf Warframe because it's a xenomorph to me. So I
And,
fucking love it.
We mentioned this
AVP
kind
go,
of in the
oh,
last
that's sick.
stream. Varuna's Lavirian is a little bit different, where we have these beautiful murals about each of her companions that you're going to get to know. Again, the storytelling of what happened on Lua, why we're on Lua, what happened to Varuna's companions. It all can be discovered with the wonderful Drusus telling us this tale. You can actually also purchase these murals, mural that kind of cycles through each of them if you want to have your dogs loud and proud on your wall.
Dags.
They're
Dags.
so
You like
cool.
Dags?
They're
Oh,
cute.
and then,
I love
of
it.
course, the man himself, Tuval. Learn about him and Varuna, of course, here. So this will be accessible if
Expect a
you have
Varuna Livarian video.
another kind of quest locked Lavirian.
I think our first one we had to
Yeah, she looks cool. I like her.
support for that because the subject material is not advised.
I still think the heads look a little off, right? I feel like they could be more textured. Oh god, they blink.
Spoil a quest
Nice.
in the Lavirian.
All right, it's Varuna time.
There you go.
Here she is.
There are
Red.
Crazy
stats
to
with
think about the
buffs.
concept art for that being shown at 10
The
o'clock.
puppies, they bite each other. Dude, her idle animations are awesome. Oh, these are sick.
Illustration design in terms of concept, and we had gone a lot of different ways.
Yeah,
but
Steinax
what
is
kind of
okay. They just
sort of
fucked up his first
monster, but
ability.
Not frame we could do with
Yeah.
Joe Mad, and
Because he has a very distinct style.
absolutely. And Varuna is a frame that is themed around
A mix of
key
wolf
things when you
and
think of
xenomorph.
wolves. I know players, when they thought werewolf, they thought this, but we kind of really took it and pushed it in a very. Each wolf has an identity.
Yeah, like
direction,
this
so
makes
when
more
we're playing
sense. It's
with
more
wolves,
Warframey of a
we see
wolf,
the
not
kit, and I
like
think
wolf of
for
a
me, when we
Warframe.
were,
It's more
working on it,
Warframe of a
I
wolf.
always felt that
But,
if
yeah.
everything doesn't die right away, then what's the point of being a wolf? So if I must kill, and I must kill fast, and I must behave in a way that a wolf warrior woman would behave. And to that end, you are going to see her kit, which is really based around a bit of melee, a bit of precision, but ultimately just sheer unstoppable lethality. And each of those powers that you're going to see are coming from one of her 4 wolves, which you'll
I
learn
assume
about
it's 9
in
tails,
Lavirian.
to be
And all
honest,
things
because it looks like
considered,
it.
she's looking
But
incredible,
I'm not paying too
and
much
you can
attention.
Take us through your Meg customization.
Why are you laughing?
They're gonna go from good to better. You're
Oh,
saving
thank
the best
you.
for
Oh, well
last.
done.
Thank you.
Well
Oh,
done.
I appreciate
Yes.
you. So here we have Varuna default helmet, her beautiful skin.
Yeah, they got
We see her
developer
lovely
platinum.
companions here, and attached is her
Nine
ephemera
tails.
that is going to be coming. This is the
Akuri tails. Yep,
Tails
9
ephemera.
tails.
Of course,
Fuck
you
yeah.
can put this on any other Warframe that you so choose. If you want to have, I personally, I put it on my Gauss, so it looks like it's like a flame
Oh,
from
yeah,
an old axe.
absolutely.
Yeah,
I think it's
Oh,
so
yeah.
cool.
yeah, and I think of the
Put on
tails,
Titania.
we knew it was a wolf, and if you have 5 heads on a body, you might want more than 5 tails. But this was, I think, better wanting to bring in a cosmetic that really players could opt in or out to, because I wasn't sure
I like it.
how many people would want to have the tails on permanently. So we just went, you know what, this is going to be the signature cosmetic, because with every Warframe, at least for the past couple years.
Well, I mean, it is a little dominating there. So if you
Yes.
don't want that, you don't want that.
But if you do want it on every frame, you can also do that.
And it's always cool to see the combinations that people come up with. So that's
Customization is quite the popular thing. So this is hopefully a lot for people to play around with that want to make their frames their own.
She's got a lot of heads to color. Look at them all.
Indeed, indeed.
They look great.
Each one has a name. We'll meet them one by one, and I hope you love them as much.
Yeah,
as
they gave her a
Produce them.
they gave her a
So this is all her
kitsune pretty much,
defaults.
like a wolf,
She
9 tails
is coming
fox,
with a void
tail,
shell skin.
ephemera.
Very
Oh, that looks cool.
shiny.
It was also a 2022 endeavor.
it was. It's been a fascinating one to see come together.
Yeah.
Folks are getting very, very good at this now.
The tiling textures
Oh,
on
God.
frames and letting people change materials, but doing it in a different way. Yes, very, very, very exciting. Are you gonna change the materials? What you got going on here?
We could just give her a little random.
Oh, okay.
A little
Oh.
peek of yellow teeth.
Yeah.
Oh.
Very, very, very nice.
Who does not want to have yellow teeth?
You know what? That's actually good.
Carrie, what do you
That
think?
looks fucking sick. I'm down.
Great.
Thank you. Oh, you're so kind. The randomizer thanks you. And she is also going to be coming with a alternate helmet.
Yes. Yeah,
Love
this
it.
is one of those things. I remember.
We don't know the abilities
I
yet.
don't know if
Oh
you
god. It's more of an
actually don't
Anubis
remember
helmet.
it, but back
Okay,
in
I
the
get
day-
it.
Oh, no, it's a good memory.
Anubis
Warframe
dog.
helmets are good.
I
When
get
we
it, I
first
get it.
revealed
Doberman.
Chroma, we ended up making a different helmet and switching them.
Give her a corgi
like
helmet,
the
no
snow
balls,
helmet,
do it.
but it is
I will pay you.
To each their own.
to each their own. That's
To
the
give her
default
a
helmets
corgi
you can
helmet.
have. But this one
Please.
might bring more
Fucking
of
please.
the wolf.
Please!
Someone said Anubis.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's heavily
Absolutely.
inspired by it. The Anubis helmet is a little bit more of that lupine look for those that think that the default helmet maybe just isn't their thing. It's gorgeous. Both of them are gorgeous, to each their own.
Of course. Shall we look at D?
Yeah. Megan, why not?
We always look at D.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Show me the
Pink
D.
tails? Oh boy. Chat 10 out of 10.
Oh, dude, I love
Thank
it.
you for your kindness. We'll play with we'll play with default so I don't blind anybody. And then
looks
of
great.
course
I
she's
love
coming
it.
with two.
I just think you go into a dark room with that on, and wow.
Who needs a flashlight?
Absolutely.
Just yourself.
Flashlight,
Light
flashlight.
within, as I like to call it.
Exposure. Exposure doesn't matter. in this
No,
one.
no,
balloon.
adaptive exposure. Just be
exposure won't
super,
care
super
at all.
happy. But
Thank you, chat. Thank you. And then of course she has
They
two
munch.
signatures. The first being Perigale.
Really wanted a sniper for her. We, our weapons team and our design team, we were kind of looking at like what would be the ideal signature weapon duo in this case. And the Perigale is a very, very fun sniper to use with
They
her
munch.
actual own custom sniper HUD. Megan will certainly be showing that off soon. And it's really just a big ass primary weapon to give her ability to headshot with her signature weapon, which like
Wolf
I said, is
Warframe
going to be
heads fight each
important in her abilities.
And then her signature melee, the Sarofang, a nice chunky axe.
very much so.
Looks cool. See, does look really like deluxe looking.
Chop through a tree in one stroke with that one.
Indeed. That's actually the core of Duviri is tree chopping. So, nope.
My goodness, you gotta like build your log cabin and keep on
Lies.
going, eh?
This is a lie. But it's been a while since we did a axe heavy blade style weapon, so we wanted to give her essentially her signature weapon identity. It was important that you had the ability to do headshots reliably, and the melee. Well, she's a very, very, very melee focused frame, so her having a signature axe kind of fit with the
They
brutality.
munch.
Yeah, and
It's gonna be a lot of
everybody
fashion
wants a
frame
giant
for sure.
axe. I mean, you know, if they're not after
I
your
do like the
feet,
wolves
why not?
since
Why
they
not?
like
Exactly.
Why not?
they're existing, biting,
Very
blinking.
All right, we're gonna show the abilities screen, and
They're
then
living heads.
We're gonna show off the abilities in.
It's like a
game,
wolf pack,
because
you
it
know?
is
That's-
more
she's
of
the
a
wolf
show
pack
than it is
frame.
Tell frame. So very exciting. So sorry, Dean. Back to me.
Back to
Appreciate
you.
you. All right. These are her
Thank you all for
abilities.
being here,
Yeah.
liking,
Yeah.
subbing. I appreciate
Each
it.
of her
Oh,
signature wolves that are adhered to her body for reasons, quote unquote, which you will find out.
Okay.
Do something different to help her kit all work together.
let's see how wrong I was.
This is one of the first frames. Maybe it is the first
Shroud
one
of
that just
Dinar, Fangs of
doesn't have a
Rakush,
passive, and your passive is
Likith's
decided
Hunt,
in
and
the
Ulfrin's
mission. So
Descent. Oh, they used other
currently,
names for that. Nice,
you know,
makes sense.
You're going to have no passive, but you get to choose it mid-mission and swap between whatever you think the mission is going to demand of you. So each passive speaks to what I'll call a wolf archetype. So one of her
Yeah, it does look like a
companion wolves
in a
that are on her
moleskin.
body brings something different, be it
Something
stealth,
like
be it chaos, be it what I'm calling food for the pack, and then the ultimate, which is just sheer.
Yeah, because she's like a pack
Well,
leader
Ulfrin's Descent
frame,
is
not
very-
like a
no,
wolf
she's
individual.
She's Carnage.
She has the 4 puppers.
Well, we're gonna do a little show and tell.
Yes. So she does have 4 passives, and we'll go through all of them when we're in the mission.
Michelle. Also coming in Lua's Prey is a new twist on survival with a new game mode called Conjunction Survival. Lua has expanded to have 2 new nodes, both of them Conjunction Survival. We did showcase this a little bit on the last Devstream. It has changed since then, so we're gonna show you it, walk you through it. The
Can we
2
get a
nodes that are
mommy
gonna be
wolf
coming
Warframe
from
chat and spam?
here,
Thank you.
which
Spam
is
chat? Oh
the,
god.
Luvirian will tell you all about that.
Yes.
So this is the 25 to 30, a little bit of an easier, based on we have a lot of 25 to 30 happening on Lua.
Okay,
And
not
then we
bad.
have a little bit more of
Hey.
a challenge in the 80-100 Conjunction Survival. We're gonna jump into this one.
Yeah.
Tell me more
So the
about
reason we have
Warframe.
2 is because they're going to have different drop tables, different things for you to play for and earn. The first mission is a little bit more entry level, so if you've truly just finished the War Within, that's probably where you're going to want to go to get Varuna. But if you're someone that wants to really put your builds to the test, you can go to the more difficult one, and you'll also be able to get arcane.
Yeah, just spam about your mommy Warframe.
And there's something else to be able to get that Yonta will be interested in.
So not only can you get Varuna and her pieces, but also the Perigale, the
Yes.
Sarafang, they are in
Okay,
there as
okay.
well. And speaking of Yanta,
And-
Yanta also plays a part.
Yeah, and yeah, Steel Path, it's going to be
No shock.
plus,
This is where you farm her and her weapons.
I saw someone saying level 200 Steel Path missions. Nice. Yeah, we wanted to dial it up. All right.
Yeah, 2 new Steel Path
All right,
missions,
let's talk about
technically.
the passives a little bit. Like you said, you can have 4 different passives at your choosing, and you can flip-flop between them
She's
as you see fit,
Makaba.
how you feel. So
Maybe
first
she's
up,
Cone.
Shroud of Dinar.
Yes, so that's the first ability, but if you hold it, if you summon Dinar to your side, this is just going to give you parkour velocity. So if you're a player that wants to parkour more, further, better distances, use your bullet jumps, this is the first passive that you can actually
Bro, you can have
parkour
so
high
much
that you'll hit
bullet
the
jump.
teleport volume.
Isn't that
And
fun?
if that's not a passive, I don't know what is. The second,
Don't worry about them. Ignore them.
Ignore them.
Oh, you little
Second one, we have
wolfies.
Fangs of Rashk.
Yes.
Passive.
So the passive, once you hold the second, this will make you completely immune to status effects. So if you summon your second one, your Raksh, he as a wolf was your steadfast ally, and this will mean that no status effects can impact you at all
Okay.
if you keep that passive up.
And there is no energy cost to switch between passives. Changing your passive on the fly is completely up to you at no cost. And now we move into Lycanth's Hunt passive.
Yes.
The third passive.
Yes.
This is the one that you said the food or hunting for food?
Well, you know, we find ourselves. Well, the ability is food
Okay.
related.
Is food related, yes.
And you know, for this one, what was I thinking for this one?
Well, she's a melee, like you said, she's a melee.
Yeah, they really need a
focused
friggin',
frame. So this one is going to give you heavy attack efficiency.
Yes. So this one
Ooh, nice.
is.
They're gonna need a
well,
tech
when
stock
you see
out
it come together,
ASAP
when
for
we
this,
play
holy
through them,
shit.
You're gonna find yourself choosing between these passives depending, again, what you're doing with the enemies. So this one is gonna give you that heavy attack efficiency. Currently, it's 100%, subject to change. This is the dev build.
Okay.
So you kind of could be choosing between mid-mission.
Not bad,
if
not
you
bad.
want to have a melee build that's not gonna drain your efficiency if you're doing heavy attacks, or, you know, your status effect immunity at this time. Again, dev build, things could change. But you can only have one up at a time. So
Heavy
you
attack
can
build,
choosing
go
one.
burr on Varuna.
So,
Okay.
and then your ultimate one, Ulfrin, when you summon him. This one is actually a little bit like a second life. So Ulfrin will die in your place. So there is a cooldown on this one. When you have it up, you are shielded by Ulfrin, and if you take lethal damage, it will spend Ulfrin. He will die in your place, and then
No.
you'll have a 30-second cooldown before you can pull it up again. So essentially,
Yeah, the
what
first
you're
one's a
doing is
meme for, like, just
Wolf
speed.
is giving you part of their archetype, part of their abilities, and you can rotate through them. And those passives will serve you well in your mission. So you can swap around.
So for my playing right now, I'm going to go with the Fangs of Rashk passive, so the immunity on status effect. Just to kind of give myself a little bit of a fighting chance here, and we have our hunters.
Yeah, you're gonna lose your weapon.
He's going to steal my pit. This is a Paragale. I'm doing my little sniping, and if I get, I have my Lycanth's Hunt ability up right now. Rev, if you want to talk about that.
God, what's the third one again? Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, heavy
what's the
attack,
other one? Sorry?
heavy
Oh,
attack.
yes. So you can see at the bottom right
efficiency.
here, this is a timed buff, and you want to keep it up because what this is about food for the pack. This is a type of ability that will generate things for you and your squad mates. So with this ability right now in the dev build, every headshot will drop energy, and then every
And her
melee kill
abilities.
will drop a health orb.
Passives
So
can
you're
swap between
kind of
no
going
energy.
through and killing
Abilities
with
still cost
whatever melee
energy.
you have on, or whatever heads you can pop, and you can generate energy and health for you and your squad. So generating that health will, of course, help with Varuna's survivability. The energy will allow you to, have a pretty reliable way to generate energy. This is also her health
Okay,
ability,
that's her
but it's
third
at a
ability, gotcha.
diminished rate, so it's only 50% for health.
Third ability on
But,
headshots generate
the
HP
reason
energy.
that- there's a couple things with this update that are health orb based. One, we just straight up buffed them. Health orbs now give 50 health instead of 25.
Health orb buff.
Because as you are,
That's
starting your
25
Warframe
health is
Baruuk,
fucking nothing.
25 flat health is just a little too low, especially compared to the way we sustain with health orbs.
Passives are
So,
pretty good, it
yeah,
seems.
health is now simply buffed, and we actually are releasing a new arcane that you'll be able to get in this game mode, where you will be able to scale your health value for every.
I didn't
health
hear
orb
the
you grab.
friggin' ability.
So for instance, if you're Varuna, every time you grab a health orb in the mission, you will just have
Usage
your
too
health
well.
bar will just grow up to a max stack.
Oh, Shroud
So
of
I think
Dinar,
right now it's
invisibility.
like 4 health per orb. Numbers are changing. I might be wrong, but you can imagine you can see your 114 health value going to 1,110 going to 1,114, and then going up and up and up and up to a stack. So real time in mission, you can be adding health to your tank. It's very good for
Nice.
Inara, it's very good for health-based frames, or even shield frames that you just want to have more health on, and that's an arcane. All right.
All right.
So-
Okay, new
I just-
arcane,
I
cool.
go
I'm
into town.
ranting. I'm
okay.
filling in the Pablo void.
So
Okay,
the first
Pablo
one's like a
is good.
shrouded assassination
so first
attack.
ability, Shroud of Denier. It's going to give me a invisibility while I'm not attacking. So it is a, think of a sneaky wolf finding their prey, I attack, and it's going to give me a little bit of a buff as well.
Yeah,
It'll
invisible
find window
attack.
buff.
Knew it.
Yes, so the thinking behind the first ability is Dinar
Invisible
is
attack
all
buff.
about
Cool.
Stealth. So this is the Shroud of Dinar is the ability. It's an invisibility and repositioning.
Oh, my dog is
ability.
passed out.
Ability, so you go fully invisible, you can get into
So
position,
cute.
and once you break, literally once you attack, you will break stealth, but you have a very small window that if you kill in that window, your crit and status are increased. So you're using invisibility,
Crit status.
breaking it to attack, and then in the event that it's a lethal hit, you will have a crit and status buff. So it's all about cloaking up, and then getting in position, and then attacking.
Killing. It has to kill someone.
And
Okay.
then
Lethal
your
hit.
Fangs of Rashk is a status effect stack on this enemy. He just died. So.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the dev build. I think, are you modded right now?
I am modded.
Yeah, so
Modded for success.
Lots of mods going on here, Forma in this build. But what we have
Her
with the
second
one
ability is just a
we wanted
fang
to
attack.
play with the
Makes
idea
sense.
of chaos and status with Varuna. It's important for her
By
to be able,
bleed
like,
effect?
for Rash, her second wolf, to be able to do some damage. And what this means is it's kind of a chaos.
So you attack
fang,
out?
is my internal code name for it. You apply at random 5 status effects at 10 stacks each. So they're totally random. You never know what you're going to get. You're going to lunge toward an enemy, so it does allow you to close distances. And you can haste
Random 5 status
that
effect,
enemy
10
with those 5
10
random
stacks
status
fang
effects.
attack.
So,
Okay.
will you get heat, cold, whatever.
10 heat slash
It's just totally
cold,
random.
viral, shit like that.
he died.
Interesting.
Yeah, and when you do kill that target, there's a small spread radius that is moddable, but it's really about trying to pick enemies in a pack.
Yeah,
like
seems
enemies
cool.
That are really densely clustered. That you're going to want to make sure that when you kill that enemy, you do so when they're near other.
Her
foes.
4 looks like it's an AoE, like wolf heads just spin
Yes,
around,
condition
just go
overload frame.
wild. I don't know.
You
We'll see.
It works really well with certain melee mods, condition overload in particular. Can it apply mixed statuses? Yes, it can pull from any status in the game, apply it, and then it'll spread just to that small radius around that enemy.
Cool.
And
Seems pretty
then
cool.
for
I like
3,
it.
Megan's already had up this whole time. You can see that it's generating those health orbs and generating energy on headshots.
Oh, don't look at me.
So now you're invisible, and you're going in. You broke your stealth to attack, and,
I know.
and you can see at the top she got the kill, which
Yeah,
means
some
the buff
Warframe
is
players
active
just going
for a
crazy at
limited
this
time.
point.
Can it apply void? I think that's the only one it can't.
Some
apply right
some
now.
people will just never be happy with
Everything
anything,
else-
so
anything
it feels
that you
bad.
can mod for, it can apply.
Even though I made a lot of Doomer videos, but I'm still like pretty chill about
Don't
it.
worry, because guess what you can do in this
Oh,
node, Reb?
There it
That we
is.
talked about last time. A little bit of a necromech action
Yeah.
is allowed in this node, and I'm almost. I think.
It's like,
I'm
you should
almost at the
expect it and
5-minute
know what
mark, which
Warframe
means
is
we're
by
gonna have
now.
some
Come
friend
on.
spawn that have a lot to do
Looks
with
cool, though.
the economy within.
You're gonna
No,
die.
I'm not.
No, you're invisible. Good job. Oh, and your health orbs are there. Look at
Don't
you.
worry about me. I'm just gonna go back.
Everything
there
is
a little
working
bit.
as
Yum, yum,
designed.
yum, yum.
Too many people just want
Little
Wolframe
slow,
to be
slow.
literal like
Get my
wolf
status
or like
up.
Valkyr,
All
but
right, here they come.
wolf.
But I'm well equipped for this.
Oh. All right, so
Yeah,
we
the Twitch
say
drops
that
are,
necromechs
Umbra
coming
Forma on the
to this
Warframe
game
dev
mode for the
stream.
first non-railjack open world variants. After
Oh,
some
cool.
testing, we are going to have them flow in a little bit on a cooldown. So in this
Do they
survival
they
mission,
haven't shown the
every
4th
5
ability.
minutes, these Lua Thrax variants spawn and they drain life support at 2
Cool
times
necromech
the
skin.
speed. For that reason, the necromech you can have it active for 2 minutes on cooldown just to try and keep some of the chaos.
Oh,
abated,
invisibility
but
OP,
It's
OP.
still super fun, super chaotic, but it's not completely unrestricted, and that was a decision we made after testing. You can go right into it. So if your necromech dies, or if you spend
I'll probably
this
honestly have a video
duration
going over their
to
text, the document they
every
send
5
out for about this dev
minutes, they
stream
wanna
for
be
tomorrow.
Rotating them in and out. I think it's a 10-minute cooldown right now, and then you have it active for 2 minutes, and then you want to
Okay,
take out
cool.
these Thrax, Lua Thrax variants that are draining your life support.
Valkyr's the
every
cat
time
lady,
you're
buddy.
alive. So you can imagine the mission.
And cats and
flows
dogs
have
are pretty
some
much the same
peaks and
thing.
valleys, because at that 5-minute mark,
The
depending
general
on
aspect of
how
it.
dense your life support
Of
is,
animals.
you risk failing.
Not quite,
if
of
you
course,
don't kill
but-
those enemies
Eh.
quick.
Oh, nice! I
killed
got
the
the Umbra Forma drop.
And I'm good to go.
All right. Perfect.
But we gotta talk about our ultimate.
Yes. So as of now,
'Kay, her
you
ulti.
are able to, get into stealth, have some melee buffs, generate some health, generate some energy, and then Ulfrin's Descent puts you down on all fours.
Oh!
And gives you 5 charges that lunge you toward an enemy, and
Oh,
all
sick.
enemies in that radius are going to be impacted by slash. So this is really, really a way for you to move around the map quickly. Enemies in
There.
range, you can
She has
just run
puppy
right
mode.
to them. And you have these 5 charges to spend Ulfrin's Descent. And of course, this ability you can cast your other abilities in. So if you want to go invisible in this mode, you can. And what's going to happen is, if your first attack is lethal, it scales the damage over the next attack. So the thinking with this
Ooh,
ability
if
is that
lethal, okay, so you want to like
now
chain
to
kill
seek out
everyone.
the weakest in the pack, and for this one, because you get those 5 charges, we thought we could have a really fun time scaling damage based on how.
So you want
to
to just kill everything.
So your first one.
That's the idea, it looks like.
Ideally, is spent on someone that you know is going to die, and because you can cast those other powers, you can hit them with your Raksh first, so get them all chaotic with the status effect, and then the damage on your next strike will scale. Enemies in range are going to be slightly stunned with the slash proc, and then the enemies that you do hit, if they have status on them, they do take more damage. So what you'll find yourself doing is sort of going into that Ulfrin's Descent mode, casting your other abilities. You do get those 5 charges, and if you are tactical with them, you will be able to get that damage scaling by that last strike to maybe take out an enemy that's a little more on the beefy side. Yeah, so you're really just moving around like crazy, meleeing, getting into position, cloaking, causing chaos with your second, keeping health, keeping energy. She's a bit of a, I would say a
That's cool.
damage slash tank, a bit more damage than tank. Cause
We'll see how people like her.
Quite the base stats that you would expect in a more tanky frame, but because of her passive, you may find yourself just doing just fine with survivability.
And we gotta talk about this guy a little bit.
Yes, and there is something else happening on the Lua conjunction. There is a roaming entity that is an ally to you in some strange way. The Void.
Oh no.
If you spend your
This is
time in
depression.
your
Depression.
area, your casting
Ghost of
speed and ability strength is
Teshin.
increased.
Depression.
So it's
The
sort of
Ghost of
unfair if
Teshin.
they want to spend their survival mission
Depression.
with this specter of sorts, but not the Warframe type, because it's already a thing. But it's not Teshin, maybe? It's hard to say. Maybe
It's not Teshin, maybe.
I think so.
Maybe, maybe not.
So you can move
Could you
around.
get more non-committal?
Yeah, a bit more non-committal, but this particular entity will move from tower to tower, which you can allow yourself to position if you want
Okay.
that buff. And while you're in that
It's him.
weird, perhaps Duviri-looking area, your ability, strength, and casting speed are up. So it's
He gives you
incredibly
buff.
increased. So it's kind of
Follow
up to you how you
Teshin,
wanna
Ghost, he give
play
you
this
buff.
mission. Do you want
Follow
to do
Duviri,
next? Do you
Teshin.
wanna move-
Oh, the lasers! No!
Why didn't you have Ulfrin up?
Oh, because I was just looking at my dude.
Oh my
Anyways,
god.
I'm out of here.
Oh my god.
I'm out of here. Oh,
Eternalism, it is Teshin, it is not
I was just
Teshin.
checking out my guy, you know?
Yeah.
Clearly that's Teshin.
Oh, and the other
Every
important thing
Dex is
about
Teshin.
her,
He's the only one that
first
anyone
ability,
cares about.
Her Shroud of Dynar is it actually also gives you a speed increase. So
Look
if
at
you
me
turn
go!
If you turn it off,
The Umbra form has a 30-minute watch.
She is a little bit on the slower
I just got
side,
it, after all.
as a base frame sprint speed, but her one ability does increase your speed, so it gives you a speed increase. And then the stealth is, of course, expended once you attack.
Yeah, the Devstream 166 on Twitch has a
that's
1
Varuna.
Umbra form a draw. I got mine. Okay, she looks pretty cool.
That is a lot to put together.
Passives, parkour velocity, immunity on status effect, heavy attack efficiency, saves life on
The
lethal
team
ability.
has done an
Okay,
amazing
okay.
job.
She's pretty strong, or interesting,
Weird. She's
if you like
got
her
so
kit.
many little things. She's got the reasons for her, the way she looks, the way she does, and then of course all of her wolves playing a part in her success.
Wolf Skull. Oh.
A platinum prize! Because we haven't done one yet. Wow.
Give
Whew,
me
I'm
the
tired.
platinum.
You just survived almost 13 minutes in a.
Just hanging out, you know. Just hanging out with my girl.
Jacala?
Subzooms the third
Trust you,
ability.
I can't see that. It's a little blue.
The headshots generate HP energy.
O-W-A-L.
Pretty good.
1,000 platinum. And yeah, so for Varuna, she is coming in 2 days. She's coming out Wednesday. So we are going to be
Ooh,
polishing up,
Wednesday.
everything we can for her release, so you can get your hands on her. She's got lots to offer. Very,
Come on,
visually
talk about
centric
cross-play,
and
cross-save progress.
Very.
They had the chat update.
Don't stop casting abilities. Always be moving.
Yeah.
Go
Yeah,
quick.
she's going to be a very
Like,
heavy
like,
active
you know, Keep
playstyle.
the energy up, keep the health up. Like, it's really, the synergy between the 4 really helps her out if you can, you know.
What is
get that
Loki
flow
for?
So,
Yes.
all right. Did you talk about Yonta Store?
Visibility,
A
little
bit.
CC.
So we do have back
Trickery.
in the day with Orphix Venom, which you may recall in 2020? Was it the end of 2020?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Because there was Scarlet Spray.
Looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it was the end of 2020, and we did. Yeah. We did a thing. Yep, we did.
Chat? Oh, they're talking about crossplay chat?
Yeah, it
Uploaders,
was. Deimos was.
uploaders.
Yeah.
Earlier,
Oh,
yeah.
what's happened to our brains? Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Orphix Venom was 2020.
Yeah, there's a lot of
we
updates,
did
Orphix.
a thing indeed where we had a game mode come out that was a little bit eventified, and then you could do one of two things. You could play the game mode, or you could go to the time-limited store with the things got from the game mode-ish, kind of. If you didn't get lucky, let's say, a little bit of like a mercy system for RNG. And what that meant, what Orphix Venom was, if you didn't get Lavos from the game mode...
Oh, they're finally giving a mercy system. I was talking about this earlier.
So we're doing something very similar to that
Pog.
for this particular update that's permanent, which is you'll be getting the Lua Thrax Plasm variant. This is a variant resource. I think one of the things
Well,
we've
we'll
learned
see.
over as long as all of us have been with Warframe, which has been for 10 years for some of us.
Yeah, 5 years at this point and then beyond.
Yeah, like resource variant is important.
God, I feel like
and
I don't
in
have a
this case,
life.
This particular variant plasm from
Feel like a boomer.
Luathrax
10 years.
is going to be something that
9 years playing
Yonta
Warframe.
will accept in exchange for things that maybe you haven't been lucky enough to get from the actual mission itself. So if
Okay,
you're
that's
going
good.
for a rotation C arcane,
I'm okay with a
you're
currency
gonna be
shop
getting
with,
Luathrax plasm regardless.
items,
Every 5 minutes,
resources.
you're going to get it on an interval. The more difficult the mission,
I'm
the more
A-okay
you'll
with
get.
that.
So
That makes sense. I like
if
it.
you're playing Steel Path, you'll get more. And it also has a chance to drop from the enemies, but you're going to get it regardless. And yeah, so if you want to go to Yonta and grab items from her, she'll be happy to take that off your hands, or you can...
That's gonna be
play
a new
through
meta
the
farming
resources
system,
full days.
for sure.
Yeah, so 2 different ways to do it.
Yes.
And speaking of arcanes, we do have 4 new arcanes that are coming. And
It'll be a busy
and
week.
A little QOL. We added its own respective
Yeah, I'm about
segment in
25,
Orbiter, so
around
instead of
that.
it being a little button in your foundry, we've given it the space it deserves in a little arcane segment here. I know 4 of them are coming,
Goddamn boomer.
and one of them you're super interested in.
Yeah, the health scale.
After all, I have
super
finished
cool.
college,
It-
took a year off to
Warframes
work
only
and
have 2
have
arcane
money.
slots, so whatever ones you choose
I'm a
are
boomer
really
now. I'm
always-
sorry, I'm an
always
old
very
man.
important choice to make.
Back in my day, I was happy.
It's always been buried in the foundry. Arcane's
That's a good
definitely
pity
play
system.
role in
I like it.
endgame building. And for the
Resource
health
that
one,
drops
it's
for a
one
shop that you
different.
can buy
It's-
items,
It's a
like,
variant of something you can already
resources.
do in the
It's
Zeramin, where,
good.
you know, every health orb you pick up in the Zeramin, I think you can, for that little buff, you can do it. And now we just turned it into an arcane.
Nice.
Why you would want to use this?
Buff
There's a few
arcane.
reasons. If you want to just have insane.
Yeah,
health,
there's a
that's
ton of
one reason. If
arcanes.
you want to maybe take off a health-based mod and rely on the arcane to do the health mod's work, you can do that.
Yeah,
And
like
the
you can
longer
set up a lot of like
you
really
build,
individual
the
sick
more
builds
it'll pay
with
off
so
to
many,
use
like
the
all the
Thrax
random
stack.
stuff in Warframe. But you don't
Varuna's
need
helmet
to for
is
anything, that's the
third,
issue.
Light Path's hunt
But you can go
because it
friggin'
is
wild.
Generally, the one that is the most suitable to want to swap into a build. that wouldn't
Yeah,
be
we could heavy attack efficiency anyone since her
and it
third
is at
ability is
50% efficacy though.
oh,
which is
maybe-
to say,
oh, no, it
Varuna
subsumes
right
at
now on
50%,
the build
okay.
is 100%. On the helmet, it's half of that, but we're still doing some fine tuning
Makes
and
sense.
balancing.
Damn.
Yeah.
Less OP,
And
still
I
strong.
should mention, if you get rid of a Varuna ability, you do lose that passive as well. So if you got
Makes
rid
sense.
of her too for a reason, you wouldn't be able to have that stat.
Literally just shoot the wolf in the head.
You gotta choose wisely.
You're dead.
Choose wisely. Speaking of choosing wisely, shall we do a little more cosmetic
Oh,
touring
sure.
of Lewis Prey? Also coming.
No, that's a
in
pretty good,
Lewis
little
Prey, we
showcase.
have Zaku Deluxe is here. Ooh,
Hey.
look at you.
All right.
Carrie, Zaku looks great.
Absolutely. Yes. No doubt. What happened as it came on screen was quite fun.
So we have Zaku Deluxe. This
In-game
is the
Zaku
Kagura
Deluxe.
Skin, the wonderful concept by Liger. We have some beautiful energy channel in the middle here, and then of course the broken version.
Yes, I think this is what the people. I mean, the skin is a masterpiece, and then the broken form is just so incredible.
There we
I'm
go.
upset,
That's the
like,
second one.
Just massive horns.
Oh, that looks fucking
Oh,
sick.
You could run through a wall with those, don't you?
Yeah,
You could.
maybe Gauss should use it.
I mean,
Just
if
headbutt walls.
If we compare it to
You leave that.
Skinny Legend
You
here.
leave their little.
This is so
They're-
cute.
Yeah, Zaku has.
Oh, no, I'm not
has
doing
the
thumbnail. I'm
deluxe.
just taking
They've
pictures
been
that are cool.
Teasing this deluxe, and now it is here. Are you gonna show us some color? What you got for us?
Oh, would you like to? A little bit of color. Ooh, a little pop of purple. Ooh, a little darkness, a little yellow. And we can see a lot of obviously pottery elements.
Absolutely, yeah. It's really well conceived. Like, we talk about concept art all the time, but the libraries depth when they put together a piece is quite impressive. And a lot of folks have wound up touching this in the process, and it's a complicated thing to bring together. Very complicated thing to bring together. So
Yeah,
that last one, that was how it was initially
Does this frame
envisioned.
have the record for the
Absolutely.
most moving parts?
It did at one point, that's for sure.
It must. I feel like in terms of unique bones.
I think it might, actually, yeah.
A lot of
'cause,
pieces.
Yeah, and when you do a couple of the movements, everything goes into so many.
God, I wish Instagram didn't suck dick and let me just post my shit at a bad aspect ratio.
So
And then also has
Oh, there's the
companion
pieces,
mode.
Gary.
There you go.
There they
Oh,
are.
well.
Look at them all. Wow.
yeah.
He looks goobery, I like him.
You know, if you've played a lot of Zelda, this is the kind of frame where you're like, oh, I want to smash those pots.
What?
This is the culmination.
Oh, I
of
want
all
to smash
the
Yeah,
pots. Just
you are the
pots.
You are the
You are the
pots.
pots.
You are the pots.
But underneath, you're an annoyed bull skeleton.
Exactly.
Okay.
Porcelain, metallic bone, and of course,
Hey, yo.
Zaku Deluxe
Hello.
would not come alone.
Vikings, nice.
If you know, you know.
Lego
And if
Man,
you played,
Zaku.
The New War. Sorry, the New
both
War.
quests with a war.
Both are appropriate. If you've played the New War, you will know what this is. So if you know, you know. But also coming in this bundle with Zaku Kagura is the Lotus Amaga skin that you can put on your Lotus.
Thick Lotus skin!
Yes. So this.
Oh, we
is
already kind of saw that.
so
Oh, whew.
Beautiful.
Sheesh.
incredible job.
Sheesh.
And you can have yourself a very
Lotus.
complimentary
Thick.
version of Lotus.
Thick.
Yes. That's a really dangerous name.
Oh, no.
Why? Do I want to know?
I don't know.
Oh, Among Us. Oh, come on.
Oh, Magus.
Sus. She's sus.
Get out of here. It's sus, depending on where you're.
It's too sus. I'm
So
gonna
yeah,
Google
that's
Amaga.
the Zaku Deluxe and
'Kay, it's a
Lotus
place,
skin,
we're good,
as
we're
well
safe.
as part of their collection for the first time. Maybe not the first time, but we
People
have a lot
died
of
in
pottery
Amaga.
decorations coming with the skin, so you can get numerous inspired pottery that is not broken. It's fully formed.
It's kind of cool that the Zaku is made from broken pottery, done in a style that's very true to the Kintsugi.
Looks cool.
Well, I mean, if there's an explosion in the kiln, you get a
Got a BBL.
decoration.
Yep, Lotus Amaga. Got a BBL for
Decorators will
sure.
have,
That
a
fat
lot to
butt.
choose from in this updated
Cannot
selection.
believe the horny
Yeah,
Warframe
broken
developers have
pottery.
done this.
Yeah, broken pottery.
New tenant weapons? Nothing.
A couple other things that are coming in this update. Teased a little bit. We have 2 tenant weapons.
Did we
coming.
tease it?
We teased that. Yeah, we did.
Okay, yeah, 2 new tenant weapons. We're talking about it now. Good timing, man.
Oh, right.
Yeah, we didn't tease
Good
what
timing,
they were.
Moon.
right, okay, I was like,
Me
yeah.
maze, May
Okay,
maze.
We didn't show them,
Oh,
but
right.
we
I
said
thought
that there
oh.
were some tenant weapons coming. One of them being the tenant plinks.
Oh, tenant plinks.
There's so many reasons to love the Plinks. Least of all, it's a testament to our boy Vico.
Oh,
Maybe he would have survived if he had the tenant.
oh, savage.
No spoilers.
Savagery. So here's my sister with the tenant plinks. Also got her with Varuna, so we can see Varuna's cute little helmet there. on the
Yeah,
top.
and
Nah, I think it's
Varuna
just
is
throwing some
aligned
ads.
to a radiation lich or sister.
So I got my little bonus there. And then also as well, we have
Okay, do not judge the tenant Blinks until you play with it. The team has made it very special,
very special.
very different, very special.
Are you gonna show the other one?
We'll see.
Tenant plinks.
Other tenant weapon coming is going to be in the hands of Sir Urgel Glass. So if you don't know, you can get various weapons.
Oh, it's a
tenant
melee,
weapons,
okay.
From Sisters of Parvos, but Urgel Glass also has some to offer for corrupted holokeys, which might be why that was our Twitch drop last week. I don't know.
Oh wow, that's the scheme.
I don't know.
That is a scheme and a half.
So here we have our guy. We browse our merchandise, and we have the new tenant
Barracks.
So this will be coming
Not bad.
as
Look at
well,
that
so once
crit.
they
Oh my
can get it
god. Look at that
the
crit and status,
their way
dude.
through the,
Nice.
corrupted holokey.
I buy.
Looks pretty good.
I have purchased.
34 3x. Jesus fuck.
Whoa,
What?
Sorry.
Slap my ass and call me Sally. What is that?
That was me. Just bonks. Bonks all day. Shall we do another
Right? I'm not
bonk?
crazy. That's like ridiculously high.
Moving right along.
But it's not a melee
That
yet.
combo
It's a
build's gonna
group.
just get that
This
shit
one
up to a
we wanted to
fucking
put in the
20x
spot. We have
multiplier.
the spot, but
Jesus.
Also, very importantly, for this update, we wanted to have them both, and we couldn't get the spear gun grip going for an AI with all the Deviri work.
That was the reload.
So, you know.
Good.
Did what we had to
Choices.
do. Ferox it is.
Always a value judgment.
Gary, who's won?
Drac and R.
No, that's the Ferrex.
Rue,
OPOP.
I'm gonna go with D. Drake and how would you pronounce YRU? Any idea?
Why are you?
Yeah.
Probably
There we go.
Rue.
I don't know.
Cool.
Either or, you won! Please listen to the
Yeah.
Warframe Twitch channel you're watching right now with your in-game alias, platform play Warframe, and we'll get you.
Okay, I'm just spamming everyone.
Congratulations.
Social medias.
All right.
My dog get in here?
Bit of some other things
hi,
coming,
Ruben.
obviously,
Hi,
in
buddy.
Lewis Prey, some quality of life stuff we have on deck.
Yes.
One of them being the Part 3 finale of our Warframe Augment mod buffs. We finally finished the tail end of the
Cool.
list. I won't go through and word vomit.
What is it from N to
We have
all the way to Z? But I forget. Is it S to Z?
S to Z.
Yes.
Yeah, S to Z right now. Is Part 3, the finale. I won't go through deep diving into the patch notes in 2 days. We'll have all of that. I'll just tell you which ones have been touched. So we have Saren's Revealing Spores, Titania's Spellbound Harvest, and Beguiling Lantern, Trinity's Pool of Life, Valkyr's Prolonged Paralysis and Swingline, Vauban's Photon Repeater, Volt's Shocking Speed and Transistor Shield, Wisp Critical Surge, Wukong Enveloping Cloud, Zaku The Relentless Lost, and Zephyr Target Fixation and Airbus Rounds.
All buffed.
All buffed.
Oh
Those are
boy.
all on the buff list. And we're actually going to be doing Primetime this week, the Twitch drop of all of those mods.
Oh,
so if you
fun.
maybe don't have one, you could get it in Twitch drop this Thursday.
It's actually worth noting for Trinity not only to be buffed for.
Segue, I love it.
Hey, we buffed Well of Life. Not just Pool of Life, the augment, but the base Trinity Well of Life ability has been buffed. Right now, it's, I don't want to say it's confusing in how it works. It's just it hasn't gotten a touch up in years. So first thing we did was we increased the range, and then right now, I'm trying to think exactly how we buffed. Let me see here. I got notes. When an ally in range of Well of Life is going to take a status, you prevent it and deal 10% HP damage to the Well of Life target instead. So it's like a little tactically placed status nullifier for your allies, which is
Best support frame.
that is hard to deny. Although Wisp with her moats is
Got some competition.
indeed.
So that'll be coming, a little bit of quality
Cool.
of life there. A couple other cosmetic things coming. Dean, if you want to go to my screen. We did show concept art for this last dev stream, but we have the in-game versions, final versions of our Void Shell skins for a couple frames. Here we have our boy Frost, and I'm very excited about this
Ooh, nice.
material, the Cryo Sleeper.
That's a great name for it.
It is.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yes, this and like maybe you don't. Maybe I'm telling you for the first time. I don't know. You can mix and match these materials on other skins. So if you pick up the Frost Void Shell, Cryo Sleeper is yours to use. Maybe on Varuna. Maybe she'll look cool.
Icy Queen.
Like
Very
an
good.
ice queen.
Okay, I'm done
Frost,
posting
we
stuff
have a
there.
Mag one
Cool.
coming.
Uh,
Well,
He's a good boy.
I see a buff Grendel
I like the Void Shell skins. They're cool.
oh,
What if
don't
I told you?
wait.
The
Nice.
movie we're gonna watch as a class. It's called Pablo, and well, you know what? You show Meg first, and then we'll open the Blu-ray case.
We're almost there. We're almost there.
We're almost there.
This is the Meg Void Shell skin, and she's got a.
I'll keep on Cooper. Good.
Or sorry, Soma Wave.
No, I'm
Soma
just
Wave
typing on
cereal,
stuff
so
and
you can kind of-
stoof.
Might be. Maybe the astute eye will recognize what that might be inspired from.
It could. It could. There
Oh,
was a lady singing about it in July. She had a very similar outfit.
Not bad at
Wow,
all.
You guys. And then obviously we saw Varuna's Void Shell, and speaking of Grendel, our boy Grendel will also be getting a Void Shell skin. Here it is, with a bit of a nasty boy, but he's got the exerted Yogwon material. So if you get a nice look there, he's a bit ooey gooey.
He's got guts.
He's got guts. He's got a.
Oh, he's all brainy, right? He's
He
not
is.
gutty.
He's a smart boy.
Exactly. Guts or brain? I mean, I think with my stomach, so I don't see the problem.
That spaghetti is speaking your
Thicketh
language.
Warframe.
So those are the 4 Void Shell skins that are going to be coming in Lewis Prey. And also coming in Lewis Prey, it's movie time.
It's movie time.
movie time.
Pablo
Oh,
was
Pablo.
recently COVID positive. Sorry for talking about your health on stream, but you tweeted it, so too bad for
We're
you.
allowed.
So Pablo sent us the first copy of Pablo, a great film that we're really excited to watch today. So we're gonna get snacks because
the
we actually
fuck
get
is
a
this?
10-minute screening.
Do.
You know, like film festivals are real popular. Well, we have
What?
a first edition of Grendel. You'll be really excited to watch this
me.
particular film. We're gonna talk about the Grendel Rework.
In 10-minute glory. Thank you, Pablo, for making this video in your absence. Everyone
Okay,
enjoy
cool.
it. We're not kidding. It's actually 10 minutes. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the.
And make sure to leave a Rotten Tomatoes review after
Yes.
the screening.
10 out of
Nothing
10.
but positives.
We are running long? Are you kidding me?
Oops.
We are coming back after.
Yes,
We are
we're coming
coming
back.
back.
We have a lot more to talk about.
Yeah, we have a lot more to talk about.
All right, enjoy this Pablo video. This is the Grendel
Cool, more
rework
stuff
that is
after.
coming in Lua's Prey.
In 2 days.
In 2 days. Enjoy.
Hello.
Nice.
I'm here to give you a tour of Grendel's rework, and for that I brought you to the sweet lands of Oxomoco. We're on Steel Path. I have maybe like 5 mods on and no arcanes, just to kind of give you like an idea of the power level you can expect. And let's start by eating some enemies, and then you'll see the first change, which in the lower right you can see we have a new little display with the enemies that are in your belly. And the first big change, and this is a change that kind of affects the whole kit, is that he can only eat up to 5 enemies, which is considerably less than what is on live.
Okay.
The reason
You
we
see
do
the
that
enemies
is
in the bottom
because
right there? Cool.
If you imagine eating 20 enemies, you're basically making it really hard for anyone else to have any fun, because you're kind of just eating everything. You're not killing everything, they're just like in your belly, so the game kind of slows down to a crawl. If you're a veteran and you remember the days back when Limbo used to do stasis and then you couldn't shoot anyone, we're afraid that that's what would happen if we left it with a bigger cap. So we changed it to 5, but we scaled a lot of things around, and overall he's way more powerful than he used to be, so don't worry too much about the fact that it's just
Pog.
5. If you look at my energy, there's no longer any energy drain from just having enemies in your
They
belly.
just consume.
There's only a one-time cost, so you'll see when I eat this guy, there
They
was
consume.
an energy cost there, but there's no energy cost just for having them in your belly.
Okay, I'll be right back
They
one
get
moment.
eaten
Just gonna go
over
wash
time
them.
by
Just gonna
your
keep playing, so it
digestive
shouldn't
juices.
matter.
As you can see, their health is ticking down a little bit over time. And right above that, you can see the passive, which scales much faster. Before it used to be 50 armor per enemy, now it's 250. So it's actually not that hard to keep basically your passive at the maximum. 1250 armor gives you quite a bit of protection, especially considering how much health Grendel has. It's just it's a lot of effective EHP. For his second ability, quite a bit changed. So the way it used to work is you would have 3 different buffs that you could select from, and then you could cycle through them and then cast, cycle through them and then cast. And it could be kind of annoying with a limited duration, because you had to be doing that all the time. So now you actually get all the buffs at once, and they're all quite a bit improved. So I guess let's start by going and eating some people, because we need to have someone in our stomach to eat. Hello, Mr. Corrupted Crewman. So you can see I'm a little bit low on health, not a ton, but a little bit. So when I press 2, I heal. So it just has like an initial heal when you kind of eat the person in your stomach, and you get the buff. And the buff itself does 3 things. So let me stand in front of this guy. You'll see when he attacks me, you see that pulse that came out? That is a retaliation damage that happens because of that buff. It staggers the enemy and also gives them 10 stacks of viral. So since they have 10 stacks of viral, that means now I do considerably more damage to them because of that. The other thing it does, it adds viral damage to my weapon. That used to be toxin damage. We changed it to viral because the way that those types of damage buffs stack, essentially they combine. So that means if, let's say someone wanted to have cold damage in the weapon, and you give them toxin, you're changing the damage to viral, and they might not be expecting that or might not want that. So now that it's viral, it matches better with that retaliation part, and also it no longer does that problem with the combination. It also is a higher buff. I think it used to be 50%, now it's 100%. So, it is more powerful. It does mean with all this viral that I guess Grendel has some sort of infection in his stomach, which is a shame, but that's just what it is. The last part of it,
Grendel has
might be a
COVID in
little
his
hard to
stomach.
show you
Unfortunate.
because I don't see any Eximus around. Okay,
Poor
I found
Grendel.
an Eximus that will be glad to help us demo this. So let me actually recast this just so I have less energy. So you can see I have a 155. When I pick this globe, it says plus 57 energy.
Fog.
So generally those give you 25. The bonus that this gives you is that it increases the amount of energy that you get by 100%. And it
Nice.
scales with strength, so that's why I got a little more than 100%. For his tree, we actually changed it quite a bit. The first thing we did is we swapped it with his 4. The reason for that is I felt like his old tree, even though it wasn't very popular, with buffs I could get it to feel more like an ultimate, whereas I feel like the meatball is a little more utilitarian. So now the meatball is in the slot tree, and the
Regurgitate.
regurgitate is now on his 4th slot. So what else changed about it? Well, I can now cast it without having enemies in my belly, so I can cast it anytime. But you can see it has a little bit of an energy drain there. It's going
Cool,
182,
cool.
180, so on and so forth. But I can now use my one while I'm inside of
Hey,
the
ball
meatballs.
mode.
And once you have enemies in your belly,
Ball
the
mode can
energy drain
consume.
is
That's
no
good.
longer there. So that's kind of the benefit of
Hang on,
having
Ruben.
enemies in your belly. Is you
Goofball.
kind of start feeding
Dog's
off
being a
them
crackhead.
instead of from your energy, and you can keep it up. Since you can cast all your abilities, that means, for example, right now I don't have my 2 active, so I can just press it, and then now I have my second buff active, and I can also use my ult from the meatball phase. So I won't show you that because I want to show you the ultimate later, but you know, that's it. Other than that, there's changes that are kind of hard to convey, but like it controls much better. It used to be really hard to control, and it still has, you know, obviously we still want to have the
Grendel.
feel of you
Ball
know,
mode
a
consume.
giant ball, so we don't want to lose that, but it does control much better. Ooh, I fell. You know, as I'm talking about controlling better, I fell down. For example, you know, if you're
The
going
jump
that way,
jumps
you
in
can
the
just turn
direction
around and
better, that's
jump,
good.
And it changes directions on
Yeah.
the snap, which it didn't used to do. You can also double jump if you want. You have, it definitely feels better. Actually, probably the hardest thing to fix was that he didn't used to be able to get up this staircase. Because of
Oh,
the way
no.
the physics were set up, this was too steep for it. And it, you know, that's one of the things that was the hardest.
He
to fix.
couldn't get
But now we can
upstairs
get up that
before.
staircase, no
Jesus.
problem.
No wonder he was
Look how
actually
easy it is to get
fucking
up that
stupidly
staircase.
worthless.
The best. What else changed? He now has a heal over time while in the...
No longer
So if you
do
look at the
stairs
upper right, it
end
says
Grendel's life.
it starts stronger, so if I'm outside and then I go in, it starts at 260,
Four-wheel
and
drive.
then after a few seconds it decays. So the whole idea is that it's more of a no shit button. You know, you're pressured, you're taking a lot of damage, you press that and now you're healing. It feels almost like a tank mode. Once I can show you his 4, you'll see why he feels like a tank when he's in this mode. To showcase his 4th, I actually came to Mott, just because there's more enemies here.
Yeah, my Varuna
There's
Booba
a-
nerf
so you see
meme
all those
videos
enemies
popping
over there?
off this
I
morning.
press 4 and I spit an enemy at them, and you can see now they all have a toxin dot going, and also almost
So
stripped
funny.
entirely his armor. I didn't have enough strength to get all the armor out, but you're pretty close. Essentially, you start I think at 70% in base, so you know, with a couple ults you can see those guys are suffering quite a bit. If you combine it with the pulse that you get from his 2, where now they have viral, when I spit that now, you can see the devastation that's causing, because
A
obviously they're taking
destruction.
increased damage because of that. So to recap, now you can only eat up to 5 enemies at a time. It no longer has energy drain, instead of just kind of eats them over time. Your passive scales much faster, 5 times the amount of armor. Your second now gives you all
I'm just
3
gonna chuck
buffs.
this TLDR in the
First
video.
buff does retaliation, which gives
I'll let Pablo tell you.
around you. The second buff.
They
gives you
need to
viral
release
damage to
a
weapons. The third one
Devstream
is
recap,
that
'cause
you
this is a
get,
big-
extra energy. From
Give me a lot of
enemies.
Warframe videos this
Then
week.
Now your 3 is what used to be your 4 is now your 3. Basically it works like it used to, but the controls of it feel much nicer. You can go up that little staircase that I showed you, which is very important. It has a little bit of a heal over time as well, and it also has the stuff that it used to have, which is it does quite a bit of damage in AoE as you hit enemies or as you stomp. It also removes armor as you hit enemies. All of that's still there. And for the 4th, it now is the one that used to be your 3. I'm not even going to try to pronunciate it. Oh my god.
Oh my
I'm not
god.
going to pronounce it again.
Poor Pablo.
Basically,
Can't
it
pronounce.
strips armor from enemies. It leaves a guaranteed toxin dot, and it does
Strip,
a considerable
toxin.
amount of damage.
Not
You
bad.
saw in the video, this is steel path, and I'm not even like at a full build, so you know it does do quite a bit of damage. For his augments, the main change is the augment for his 2. The duration is considerably
alert
increased
marked
because
on
it
navigation
used to
10-0.
scale based on how many enemies you have in your belly. So obviously you can have less enemies, so you can now. It needed to have a higher time because you're often at cap enemies. That means that
Yeah, it'll be
the
fun now.
duration
We'll try 'em
that you
out.
get now tends to be bigger than what you used to get, but you know that's depending on how many enemies you have in your belly. The buff for his 1, so the augment for his 1, which used to be changing from energy into health, is not as important anymore because the drain isn't there anymore, so basically it's not as helpful as it used to be. So now it still gives you that, it still changes into health, but it also on top of that now gives you extra 150 armor from
tanky boy.
from the passive. So that means if you put that augment now, the maximum you get from the passive is 2,000 armor, which is quite a chunky bit.
Chunky
the last
boy.
one is the one for the meatball, and that's still an Exilus mod, so obviously
Yeah, there's
you
always
get any
alerts
extra
after
power,
dev streams.
but,
Orkin,
the
Catalyst,
energy
and
cost
Reactor.
of
That's good.
Doing that dash was reduced. And I think that's it. I think I covered it all. Hopefully you're excited to try him out. He's quite powerful.
Nor
Honestly,
comes
he
Wednesday.
feels really
Update
resilient,
Wednesday.
maybe a little too much. I'm a little scared. But he is a lot of fun, so hopefully once you get to try it, you'll enjoy it as much as I enjoyed working on him. Bye.
Yay!
Wow. Timeless classic.
Wow.
Cool.
Excited for years to come in
Yes.
all walks
Need
of life.
Little gold statue form of Grendel right now.
Yes.
That would be good.
Yes.
Great.
Anyway.
Thanks, Pablo.
Thanks so much for sending us an early copy of your
Hey, good stuff,
Your
Pablo.
memoir.
We loved it.
All right. We have some other quality of life stuff coming as well.
Yeah. The theme of the year has definitely been putting in tweaks, quality of life changes wherever we can, where we can think of things that just generally would make the experience a little smoother. However, we have spoken at length about self-damage, and we even went as far as to suggest that we are super close to bringing back self-damage because we have these.
We are
the
not
dev
bringing
build,
back
this prototype
self-damage.
mode, and you're not going to be able to kill yourself anymore with it, but we're going to do this. And it was going to come in Lewis Prime.
I'm typing stuff in the
but we
background.
did remove it all because we wanted more time to make it
Little
consistent
Xmas
across
nerf.
every Warframe and weapon.
I'll have to see.
It's not as easy as
And fully
bringing back
see how bad it
self-damage and
was, though.
everything's gonna work
But I think a little
perfectly.
one.
The testing we did showed that there's just too many cases where either your expectation is not meeting reality with it, or it's just not being consistent, I should say. So we have rolled back the self-damage re-edition. We were going to bring it in this update. We've talked about it at length. We've shown you videos. We will continue to communicate with you about what we're planning with it and why, but we do not have a timeline for it. And with the amount of work Deviri is for us,
A bit.
yeah, just a bit, we don't intend to
Just a
release it
little
with,
bit.
that update either. So it's going to be a little bit later, and we'll just keep open about it.
Yeah, we started a dev workshop, so
Yeah.
there will still be a dev workshop
fair
when
enough.
we get closer to it, but like Rep said, we will communicate with you when we have another prototype that is to more of our liking.
It's close,
Yes.
but it's one of those things where if we released it on Wednesday in 2 days,
Hotfix.
every hotfix
exceptions.
would be fixing something with it. Whereas if you played it on Wednesday, it would be a different experience than if you played it on Thursday, which is hard. It's hard enough for content creators to try and make like a succinct opinion or video
Guide or
about something,
whatever.
and it would be even.
It's okay,
harder
we don't
than
matter.
Saying like, well, if you played it in 32.2, it
We
did
don't
this.
fucking
If
matter,
you played
Rapid
it in
does.
32.3,
It's
it
fine.
did this. So we're just going to take more time with it.
I'm all here
Okay.
for the memes. I don't give a shit. I made like 10 Varuna
Okay,
videos
what
because I was
else?
bored.
There's so much.
I am
There's
all
so much.
for it.
You might have noticed
Change
in
it all.
the mission I was playing, maybe not because you were staring
Burn
at
it.
Varuna and how beautiful she is. But we are adding a new armor icon indicator next to enemy health bars in the HUD.
Yes. So armor in enemies, armor on enemies. Players see it binary. They see yellow health bar or absence of yellow health bar, which means I have stripped 100% of the armor. But that's not actually how armor works in Warframe. It can be degraded, and you can do 50% armor strip. But for you as a player, you only ever see armor on or armor off. So we are putting a little icon by armored enemies that will now show you a visualization of how much armor is remaining. So if we see Ash here, he's doing his armor stripping. You can actually see the armor icon go down, so you can kind of tell how much armor is going to be on that enemy that's going to be mitigating the damage you're doing. Because it is not a binary system. It doesn't just work on or off. It works in a, the less armor they have, the more damage they take, but there is a grade to it. And we're going to try and convey that now with an icon so you can kind of see at what point you are actually doing the thing your abilities say you're doing, which is stripping armor, sometimes over percent. Obviously, this works super well with the armor stripping stuff we did with other abilities. So yeah, now you'll be able to see.
Very good. We're also doing a little bit of a soft launch of another icon. We are doing a soft launch of the elemental damage resistance icon, so you can help indicate when elemental damage resistances are active on enemies.
Yeah, so I think there's a scanner widget you can use that tells you like what an enemy is weak or resistant to. But now you'll be able to see, because we do have a little bit of that rock, paper, scissors damage system in Warframe. And, you know, like
Yeah, there's still
against health,
talking about
obviously, and you'll be able to
balance
see
between
what,
self-damage.
resistances and bonus. Well, mostly
Resistance
resistances,
damage
we're doing
balance.
bonuses.
No, just resistances.
Yeah.
Okay,
and
that's cool.
I said
That's
soft
cool.
launch because we're only doing it
Ooh,
on
wait.
a couple enemies. So you'll only notice this on a couple enemies right now, like the Hayaka Masters, Hyena Pact, and Sentience. You'll see this little indicator for them. You talked about the health orbs from 25 to 50.
Yep, we are increasing those. More health for you.
More health for you. Speaking of health,
Damn, I
we
can't
are
wait for
doing,
the,
some base health changes to Eximus units.
Text update.
So overall, we've
page
increased
comes
the
out.
portion of their base health, so they do have a bigger health pool. But
There we
we've
go.
also reduced the health requirements to mercy kill on Eximuses, so you have a much bigger window to initiate that mercy on them.
Yeah.
Lol,
you gotta-
Eximus
gotta-
tank here.
Yeah, we made some changes there so players can respond better to the mercy prompt.
But
you can get mercy prompts
assassinate
much
easier,
but
lol.
Because of the way impact damage works, you'll be able to extend that window for those mercy kills.
So before it was needed to be below 40% health, and now it is under 80% health. So we've doubled that. So
Oh.
you should have a bigger window there. We
Damn.
also tweaked the
Kind
spawn
of makes sense.
logic,
Like,
so
strip their armor and
they
then
weren't
kill
really
them a
spawning,
little bit.
Infrequent spawns for Eximus units. It wasn't really consistent across the board. So we've changed their minimum spawn time to 60 seconds.
Yes, they
Eximus
they
a
weren't
minute
fun.
keeps the
People are saying nerf them, they buff
duck
Eximus again.
away.
It's health, and
We haven't touched Overguard at all
Nope.
in that capacity.
No, it's just
overguard.
the health value, but you can mercy earlier. So
Eximus
we're
buffed,
straight
lol.
off for that.
Eximus buffed. It
Nobody
seems like they
needs to
want
go.
people to like go
Overguard
mercy
remains
kill more.
unchanged. This is a health only change with a bigger mercy window.
Good for hard reset. This is true.
I mainly just mercy kill when I see a prompt because it
The
looks cool.
duality of man.
To each their own. Speaking
I
of
want to
to
see
each
what
their
they're
own,
just saying
we do
about
have
it.
some
Oh no.
conclave
Oh fuck.
changes
I
in
don't want to
Lewis
clip
Brand.
anything.
Oh yes.
Shit.
So conclave. This has been. I'm trying to think. We didn't launch with conclave.
Remove
We
mercy, or
were
remove, oh
listed
god.
here in our-
It's been a while. I remember making some things related to it way back in
Oh,
the day.
everyone's freaking
Yes.
out. 60? What?
Yes,
Ah,
and
nope,
it's always
not.
had
Wow,
this,
mercy. You mean
know,
glory kill?
I think our history as a studio, you know, wasn't here for the PvP making heydays back in, you know.
Oh god,
way back.
PvP?
But you know, PvP and conclave for our purposes here has always been a tricky one for us.
Yeah, 'cause it
People
fucking
love
sucks
it, they
dick.
love it, and they love to love it. And
The two people love it.
Crazy.
yes.
Yeah.
So there are some long-standing things that the members of the team sort of organized in a way that are like, we can probably increase a little bit of conclave quality of life if we just do this little list here. and
Every time I've ever
like,
tried to get into
see
Conclave,
how that goes.
it hasn't
It's
happened.
hard for us to say
There's
exactly
no
what our
groups.
plans are for
I need to be
Conclave.
on
It's-
stream. No joke.
we know we
Conclave
have to
fucking
get
sucks and they
Duviri
know
right
it.
and do Duviri, and that's
Okay,
what
so they want to
first.
update PvP next year.
Luckily,
That's
with
nice.
The way our team is, you
Good,
know,
sick,
looking
cool.
at the
That would
community
be
stuff
cool.
Right now, we're able to
Even if
just
it's not
grab
amazing,
a couple
just
things that we hope
a
will just make it
refresher
a
would be
little bit
great.
More
Oh, just quality of life. Oh,
in
come
line
on.
with what the current conclave players like by removing things that are either just straight up broken. Or
What does that
don't
mean?
scale
Are there
with
current
the
Conclave players?
damage economy? So-
Right. Yeah, to give you kind of a little taste, this is just a few of the conclave changes.
come sit
we
down.
disabled melee
No melee?
auto blocking conclave.
Auto-blocking,
We
okay.
disabled shield gating.
Okay.
And speaking of removing things that are broken, we removed the wolf sledge, Telos Boltes, Teneth,
I'm gonna remove Ignis Wraith.
Zenith, Tatsu Prime, Staticore from Conclave, and we disabled Atlas Rumblers having Petrify AoE in Conclave, things like that, just to make it not so.
These are really just things conclave players asked for, and we are
Yeah.
doing a bit in this update to that end because it's limited resources. We know there's a passionate
Well-
group. We just don't have an active plan to tell you, like, here's the future of conclave. That's just not a conversation we can have right now.
Yeah,
so we were
okay.
able to do
They
a
want
little
more
chunk
for
of
Conclave, but they just
quality of life
can't.
stuff, so
Rip,
that'll be
I
coming.
cry.
Also coming is semi-automatic weapon changes. I don't think we talked. Did we talk about?
We
it?
didn't. Semi-auto. There are a school of weapons, many
What
of which
happened
are
to
well-loved.
crossplay? Motherfucker,
you
it's
know,
in development. What do you
like
think
Varuna
happened?
Prime, or if
Worked
you like
on.
your Akvasto Prime.
Guys are like babies
These are
asking for the same
semi-auto
thing every
weapons,
time.
And generally, what we have found is that the rate of
If there's an
fire
update, they'll tell us. If not, there
sort
won't
of
be.
on
It's
this
that
weird
simple. We
threshold
wait and
of,
see.
Can I click fast enough for the
Well,
fire
that's always
rate
the
of
case.
semi-auto weapon? Or
This is
am I
why
going
DE
to
needs to
rely
stop telling
on
anyone anything
third-party
until it's
tool or
like months out.
something to make it happen.
'Cause
And what
then
we are doing
everyone
is
always
we are
asks for the next
changing
X amount of time until it's
semi-auto,
out.
Fire rates.
Okay, semi-auto
to
fire
be
rates.
more in the player control, and we've just increased the damage to make up
cool.
for that. So what that means is the fire rate on a big batch of semi-auto weapons has been put into a boundary where it'll feel better to use it as intended, and then the damage just goes up. So this damage up, fire rate down, I guess is the
Accurate.
yeah.
Yeah, so definitely play
bad,
it out
not bad.
when you get it in Lewis Spray in 2 days. Let us know how it feels. But yeah, that's the gist of it.
Ricotta is not a semi-automatic weapon. Do not think for a second that each Ricotta bullet would have to be manually fired,
Unless you want that.
I mean,
Nah, you don't want that. So yeah, that's just kind of a quick batch of quality of life stuff that's coming in Lewis Prey. Obviously the patch notes will have all the deal. A couple things that I did miss, and we do have a couple assets for, because we love assets. Speaking about Varuna, I want to take just a really quick look at her Prex card, because we do have it loud and proud right here. You saw it in the cinematic.
Those conclave
as well.
changes
You
take
see
like
it
a
in
minute.
the
Calm
variant
down,
for
kid.
her.
and you can find
It's
it in
fine.
the variant.
Find it and add it to your arsenal, but this is a wonderful.
Those are pretty
wonderful
simple
Prex card
fixes.
with Varuna
You're
on it.
fine.
The Lua showed up there.
Shout out
Cool
to your
Prex
Feder.
card.
We
Great
added,
work.
added Lua to the background, as you ought
Tie
to.
it all in. And then we also have a quick sound video. Thank you to the sound team. A little bit of a dive into Ulfrin's Descent, which is Varuna's 4th ability, and a little bit of the sounds behind that. So we're going to watch that quick video.
Yes, listen, watch.
Oh, so now it's just sounds
My
of
name is Mark, and I'm a sound
Varuna.
designer here at
Okay.
Digital Extremes.
So, how's everyone think about this so far?
Look at the sounds behind Varuna's 4th ability.
How's everyone think about the general update, Varuna attacks? She looks really cool in this mode, I'll say that. Nice.
And the attack damage. Let's dive into the Reaper session and see what's behind these sounds. This is the leap. And making up the leap itself, we've got a growl, which is actually a lion and an alligator. We've got a whoosh.
Yeah, I wish they would make Conclave more
Some miscellaneous
not
tech,
shit for like the regular players so that
and
people
our
would play it.
element base.
I've tried playing it once or
deeper look at
twice,
some of
just
these
casually or like
sounds
on
as
stream,
well.
and no one's ever in it.
There we've got our lion growl.
And no one ever
pretty
wants to do it.
straightforward.
I once 1v1'd a person for like a match or two though. That was cool. Done that a handful of
Whooshes,
times and
we've
that's
got a
about it.
wing flap, tech
Only way to
control.
get people into Conclave is get a
Here we've
fucking
stuck in some actual
streamer to
folds,
get
but
something
let's take
set
a
up.
Listen to this sample without any processing.
And Lunara's just shitposting too though.
That's not great. It's a little better when we add
Fun
some push
memes, but it's
movement.
not like something that's sustainable.
And let's add some effects.
the issue.
here. We'll start with the granular delay.
You need sustainable like content, and Conclave isn't
Add a
that
bit
right
of
now.
reverb.
You can't just have an event once or twice. Or like a YouTuber get drunk
some
as shit,
vibrato
meme around, and
to
have a
push it
sick
all
event for a bit, right?
Add
It's
some
fun,
effect.
but
Gives us a
it's
sense of
it's not like
movement
it's gonna
as we
revive
move towards the
Conclave.
enemy. Let's take one more
And
listen
it's
to
not
it
like
all
the.
together.
I don't even think Lunaro streams are like that fucking
Now
popular,
let's
all
listen to
things
the
considered,
damage sample
sadly.
altogether.
I think I had,
So
yeah,
breaking this down again, here we have some growls.
the Lunaro like
post-attack
memery
growl.
streams.
Our
Unfortunate.
LFE base. One of my favorite sneaky transients.
Ooh.
Belt snaps.
Now you
and
wait
some
there, Ruben.
articulation. In this layer, we've got some glass shatter, a sword being unsheathed, and shouted whispers for some power. Let's hear that one again all together. Nice. And now let's put everything together and hear it in game.
I hope you enjoyed the look behind the sounds, and I hope you love playing with Varuna. Bye, Tenno.
Yay! Sound team.
Okay, cool,
Mark,
cool, cool.
You guys are
Mark.
great. Thank you so much for that. I love the
shouting whisper was
shouting whisper. The
Yeah.
fact that there are actually wolf sounds in it. I mean, that's appropriate.
animals.
The fact that she
Lots of
goes on
animals.
all fours. What people
all right.
wanted.
We have another Pablo.
We have a lot. We still actually have about 20 minutes of stuff to talk about.
No.
We should probably even talk a little bit about Duviri at
We
the
should.
end.
We really should.
I
We
think
really
kids
do,
deserve
yeah.
that. I think.
Don't you think so?
I,
Yeah.
I think so.
We moved the update out of this year. We should at least talk a little bit about it.
They need a taste.
But before, let's do a little taste of another Pablo video.
Yeah, this is actually a 2-disc set. The second disc is called
First
New
one
Relic.
was for Con. This is Sundance.
Yes, yeah, exactly. We want to play to all the film award.
Rocky 1, Rocky 2.
Yeah, Rocky 1, Rocky 2. So disc 2 is actually called Yareli. So this film is going to be aired for the first time to North American audiences.
Not 10 minutes long.
2.5.
2.5.
It's a short.
2.5. It's a short one.
Enjoy.
Enjoy. Thanks, Pablo.
Hello, hello. I want to give you a quick tour of Yareli's rework. It's not a very big rework, but I think it touches on some of her weaknesses, and it really makes it nicer to play with her. So let's start with the passive. You can see in the
okay. Let's see how
right
they like
critical
Yareli.
flow. If you don't know, the passive to Yareli gives you 200% critical chance with secondaries as long as you keep moving. So it's basically don't stop ever. On live, if you stop at all, it disappears. With this rework, now you have a little bit of a leeway, so you can see I stop and then I start moving, and it gives you that essentially like a little pause to be able to keep the passive without it resetting, and it just makes it a little more forgiving, a little more comfortable to use. Then I want to show you her 2, because otherwise I'm gonna die because I am on steel path. So if I go into tier 2, you can see I'm invulnerable now for 4 seconds, and it actually accumulated the damage I took during that time.
Okay. Yep.
Kind of like if you think of Iron Skin or like Snow Globes or stuff like that, when you first drop them down, you have a few seconds of vulnerability. Any damage you're taking during that helps them scale up. So it's essentially the same idea, but for the health of Merulina, so that you can gain some HP, and it helps
makes
be
sense.
more useful, especially on steel.
I mean, I'm still gonna hate
Yareli,
but
if you time
that's
it
okay.
right,
A lot of us still
vulnerability
will.
can help you kind of.
It's hard to fix a K-drive frame.
Stay alive for longer on Merulina.
Hopefully, she looks like she might control better now,
I'm
though.
gonna dial back down now to her 1. So let's see if we can find hey, a lonely enemy. So if I shoot that guy, you see 2,000 damage there. But if I put him on my bubble, 6,000 damage. So basically, putting enemies.
There's too many. There's a ton of Warframes. That's the. It's
the damage they
it's
take,
hit an issue where Warframe is too much
but
stuff.
it's affected by power strength, so that's why you're seeing more. Because right now I have
Like no one gives a flying fuck about
170,
Loki, right? He's essentially a dead
power
frame,
strength,
like a lot of
something
other
like that, so
frames.
that's why they take extra damage.
He's good for early game players,
So,
but that's
it
it.
is
That's why he's a
useful. I
dead
don't
frame,
see
you
any
know.
Eximos. Oh, there's
There's a
Eximos.
lot of things like
It
that.
is actually works against Eximos because
No
even though
fun.
they
People
count
don't like it. It's hard to
CC,
get.
they
People
do
just don't
take the effect.
bother,
You can see
etc.,
there's, like,
etc.
water around them, so you know they are taking essentially double damage from the bubble. So you know it kind
There's the
of
aqua
gives
blades.
a little bit of extra utility to the ability, even when it's not CCing. At least it's giving you that that extra buff of doing extra damage. Now let me show you her. Her tree is the same. Her tree didn't change, so basically
Yeah, just aqua blade slash
goes
damage.
to enemies and starts adding like a whole bunch of slashes to them. It's kind of nice now to
Not
combo
bad.
with the 1 because
It's always
obviously
been like
the
what
1
it is.
will increase how much damage they take. So as they're taking the
You want to roll
slashes,
around hitting your 1
that
and
kinda
CCing enemies,
starts,
shooting them with your secondary.
destroying. But let me show you her 4th.
The forward wave
it's
now, or is
here,
it still a
it's a good
CC
place.
one? Okay,
So
still a
now
CC.
The 4th has 2 versions. Basically, you can just click it and then it
Oh, okay,
pulls
that's 2.
everyone together into a ball.
So it has a
And then
CC.
you can press it again to detonate it. Or you can, if you want to use the older version, you just press and hold and it works exactly like
Oh, okay.
like it does on live right now. So you can basically use it.
I mean, I assume
use it
Yareli
or
people
you
like
can
her,
use
but
it
they still
more
won't
as
like.
a-
Most people still won't
as
like
a
Yareli, you know.
lasting CC. You know, obviously we don't have a lot of enemies here, but you know it lasts quite a bit.
It's a good
so you
CC
can
though.
just kind of keep those guys entertained.
They actually
there.
gave her like a good
So to
CC
recap,
ability
we
like
have,
that, so that is
passive
good
a
for
little more
sure,
forgiving when you
100%.
move. The first ability now adds
Like that is a good
damage,
CC.
extra damage
I'm not gonna
taken
lie,
to
it's a good
enemies,
CC.
doubles
Just
the
an
damage,
AOE CC.
and scales with strength, so it can get pretty powerful. Number 2 now scales up with damage taken for the first 4 seconds, and it also gives you invulnerability at the very beginning. And then the 4th ability now has 2 stages, one where it just CCs, another where you can explode it. Oh, and another one, it also, you can now get off your
crowd
operator
control.
and back on without dismounting from Merulina, which that
What
is more of
is
a
CC?
comfort thing because it was really annoying. Similarly to what we did with Excalibur Umbra, where it used to take your Exalted Blade away. Now it doesn't do that. So similar to that, it now does the oh, I got a cat demanding food. I gotta go. Goodbye. Thank you. Bye.
That is.
I like that ending.
We were just talking about Varuna idols. We're like, damn.
Oh yeah, it's
As
back.
we watch her play.
Yeah.
Yareli changes. Yay! Thanks, Pablo, for Rocky number 2.
Iconic.
Iconic.
Yep.
Oscar, Emmy.
All of them.
All of
It's a
them.
movie and a TV show.
Let's make an
All
updated
of
where to
their
farm
awards.
Gauss
What have you
Excel
got?
Trinitarius
Oh.
video. People are
Maybe
still
even a
finding the
couple.
old outdated
You
one.
got
Oh.
Damn.
The T, and you got
What? What's the
Emmy, Grammy,
T?
Oscar, Tony. Only
Oh,
like 7 people have
I
one. 8
see.
now with Pablo.
I thought you
Oh,
meant.
wow.
Sorry. Anyways. Yay! That's coming in Lua's Prey. We have rally changes.
Yeah, that would've
Grendel
gone over
Rework,
my
and
head.
Everything we've talked about
Yeah,
in this update.
there's a lot. Yeah, and we got Varuna, of course. Warframe 51.
Of course. Warframe 52. No, sorry. Next
Don't do
Prime.
that.
I'm tired.
Don't do that.
Please, we do still have lots to talk about this stream.
We do.
Cross-platform play,
We do.
next Prime access,
We do.
and a bit of Duviri at the end.
Bit of
So
Duviri.
Don't go anywhere.
What do you want first, Reb?
You tell me. I don't.
Okay.
All right. Come over to my gameplay, shall we, Dean?
Oh, let's see the gameplay. Dean.
Are we looking at the idol?
We're just looking at
Okay.
Varuna's idol again because it's comically amazing with my beautiful, very bright kick on blind observer. Our next Prime Warframe. Currently we have Revenant Prime. Oh, hold on.
The team did an amazing job with the idols.
Yeah, the idols are
This is
sick.
what we're
They're so
looking at.
cute.
And then the agile is the complete opposite. So get ready for having a.
Oh wait.
Where the
go-
wolves,
go
like,
back to
bite
my-
each other?
Go away from my screen, please, Dean. Thank you very much. Appreciate you.
Come back to me. Hello.
Come back to me. Our next Prime. No one in chat has guessed. It's Dynax Prime. I'm kidding. Can you imagine?
That's why we're so stressed.
my
We just primed
God.
every Warframe for.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
we went
Wow.
50th Warframe. Let's just give him a Prime. You can come to my screen now, Dean. Sorry. Appreciate you. Now back to me. Varuna, and now our next Prime is going to
Prime.
be not Baruuk Prime.
Baruuk
But
Prime.
Baruuk Prime! Yay! Baruuk Prime is going to be our next Prime Warframe
You
in the
got me.
mix. Did I trick you?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. He will be.
There you go, everyone.
not
No
only
shock.
Stunning in his own manner, being a primed pacifist as he is. He also has the Eurus Prime.
This is a legacy weapon, folks.
Yeah.
We're going. I think this is back to the Halcyon days of.
I'm trying to think. It's
Was it
actually,
a launch weapon, or was it like
this
update
might be
2?
something that
Okay, Cobra and Crane Prime and a Furious
Really?
Prime.
very rare. in
Oh,
these
I
things,
think I remember writing the one-word patch note. New weapon, a Furious. I don't know if it's original or I'll check. but
Very
this-
early days.
But yes, fully
Punchy Boy
automatic
Prime.
secondary.
Punch Monk
Good.
Prime.
And then we have the melee of choice, the Cobra and Crane Prime. Very befitting.
Sword and board, gilded to appropriate ways, and very much a I think Baruuk Prime for doing a Prime. He was always meant to be
Sorry about
so
typey.
subtle as a frame. He's not
Type.
flashy, So I think the art team did a great job taking the theme of what we know Baruuk to be, which is that pacifist, and then pushing it to some version of him
It's
that.
very regal.
Yes.
It's just an
Absolutely.
elegant.
I'm just
pacifist.
spamming the socials
Doesn't
with
know how,
pictures.
but
So
I will
sorry.
do you harm.
Sorry for anyone who follows along, like
Coming as
Facebook,
well is
Twitter,
the Ascilla
Instagram.
Prime Cyanidana,
Please follow. I love you.
Vegeta
Please.
Prime
I'm so
Armor,
lonely.
and a Baruuk Prime Mandala.
Nobody loves me.
If you bought Baruuk, there is a mandala decoration that you can get, and now it's part of the Prime
Yeah.
Access as well.
Sub, like, follow, rate, subscribe. I don't know.
Baruuk aesthetic. So that'll be the next Prime.
Baruuk looks
Warframe.
cool. I
When?
like
You'll
him.
find
Baruuk
out
Prime,
very
10 out of 10.
soon. Very soon indeed. So get your Revenant Prime while you can, Prime Access wise. And now let's chat about
Baruuk Prime, go Bird.
deal.
Cross-platform play? Oh,
I mean,
cross-platform play, everybody.
It has been an ongoing development.
There's probably nothing, like, they're just still
We
doing it.
have
Maybe there's a
successfully and
PlayStation
maintain the
integration.
Xbox platform and the PC platform
No.
together. We've done some icon swaps. We've had to, do some core fixes to get it in a turn on and keep on way.
But yeah, if you wanna
And we
support the
intend
channel, feel free to join the YouTube
very
membership.
soon Turn on
Like
other
$2,
platforms,
$3 a month minimum?
silently.
$5?
So one
I don't
day
know.
you
Thank
may
you.
log into the game and find that there are players on all the platforms together. And
Randomly,
tests
crossplay is
occur.
gonna be
What we
enabled
don't
and
wanna
tested.
do
Gotcha.
is, make a huge cross-platform
Nothing
play here,
shocking.
turn it on and then have it not be here. So we're doing the
Really want to make sure it works.
Yes.
Of course.
Yeah, it's gonna be the same when it happened
We'll
with
keep working
Xbox
towards
then.
that.
Gotcha.
We are going to be
In the
doing
coming
these
weeks?
surprise tests at a surprise way, but just to kind of not make this too obtuse and inscrutable, very soon we will be doing this.
Okay, in the
and
next
we will
weeks.
have write-ups for you on how things will
Month.
proceed depending on those
'Kay,
initial
cool.
tests with all platforms playing together.
Did we show the
Awesome.
asset, Dean? Oh, we have this is a lovely little
Oh!
asset. And this is, you've seen it in game if you're on PC or Xbox, but we do have kind of the cross-platform play symbol that we've been using kind of across the board now moving forward. This will be the symbol that represents cross-platform play in Warframe. So if you are, on the other platforms, and you log in one day,
Yes.
you might see this icon.
Yep. This is just really to, those of you that do tune into dev streams. If you see someone on another platform, welcome them, see what's going on with their matchmaking.
Okay, cross-platform will
We'll be
randomly
watching very
enable. That would be
closely when
nice.
these tests turn on. And truthfully, if we could have ourselves a very successful year, it would be a year in which all platforms are playing together by the time 2022 hits. So that's our target, and our team will
By
be
the time
standing by
2022
for
hits.
focus
Nice.
on
I know what you meant, though.
cross-platform play.
That's right. And we do have a couple fixes coming in Lewis Prey for cross-platform. You can now view profiles on the other platforms, which is
Hey,
before they
we can do
go
profile
load.
reviews.
We
Nice.
fixed players losing their relay blessing.
Account
when returning to
reviews,
Orbiter. That's
finally.
very important. And we did fix being unable to see each other in relays, amongst other fixes as well. So if
Nice,
you were on
nice.
PC or
Yeah,
Xbox,
that one wasn't 100%. That bug was.
it
had
was
some weird.
It was
condition.
iffy. Yeah, it was iffy.
But we should.
Yeah, they
say
want
that
crossplay
everyone asking about
completed and fully
cross-save,
out
what about
by this
cross-save?
year.
That is, in order to win the war, you must win the battle, and we have to get cross-platform play working in order to do cross-save. So that's next. That's,
One thing at a time.
yes.
One thing at a time. And then just a couple other housekeeping things. Prime Resurgence, December 1st, which is also this week.
Yeah, they
Varuna
definitely
is gonna
announced things
rotate out
way
her
too
wares
early.
With Ivara Prime and Oberon Prime, and all of those Prime goodies that come with that. So if you want to get the current rotation of things with Varzir, you want to do that now.
They
before
showed
December 1st.
mobile
We
too
also have
early.
Prime Gaming Season
For
5 is
sure.
live if you want to participate in that. And then as well, one other thing coming in Lewis Prey is there is a new dedicated spot in the market for Lewis Prey update.
Yes, we are changing
Yep.
things with supporter packs, because we started doing supporter packs back in 2020, which is a pandemic era choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we
Panoramic.
were, Heart of Deimos was our first update. We were like,
say
all right, let's
some-
make a bundle
some weird word like that.
people can use to get some cool stuff, some timed exclusives, what have you, that go with the update, like themed packs. And we've had a lot of back and forth on those. They are important for a lot of reasons, because we like to continue making the game. But with the way we're operating and with some of the changes, and I think this year has been particularly interesting in terms of like, what can
Love
we
you.
change and try differently. One of them is supporter packs.
I
We're
love
gonna
food,
actually
personally.
be bringing you in-market supporter packs for Lewis Prey, which
Delicious,
is, if
delicious
you want, you
snackos.
can get the type of thing that you would get in a supporter pack, but for platinum. So what that looks like is when this update launches, instead of taking you to our web store and it being like more of a Prime Access type transaction, it's going to
Oh,
be
sick.
platinum. So you can shop around for different versions of the packs using plat specifically.
Oh, thank
So
fuck.
this is a
We
just
can buy
honestly, we're just
packs with
changing it up.
plat
this
instead of
was-
all just money.
it
Oh,
takes
that makes
the
free to
supporter
play
packs at a
so much better too. That's like
platform support way, and we're trying to figure out ways with the team to prioritize things that don't have us on a really hard deadline all the time, like
Hard and early deadline.
hard and early
Yeah.
deadline. Like there was a time, if you've been with Warframe, where
I
you
think
would say, like,
I
"Oh,
have
yeah, it's
over
coming
1,000
Wednesday. Oh, no, it's
Warframe
coming
videos now.
Thursday."
It's pretty
You
wild,
want,
isn't
like,
it?
One more day of development.
These last 2 years are
That type
real
of
busy.
studio that we are and always have been.
Yeah, we're all
Always
hoping
work
for
when we have, like,
10
a
and
hard
plat for every
deadline that, well,
platform.
this is gonna go live this day, so
But that's nice though, like access packs, prime packs, like
Yeah.
for platinum.
It's a different thing.
it's a very different landscape, and we're just trying to try things out.
Cool.
That's
Yeah.
Obviously, they won't give
See
you
how it
platinum
goes.
if you
We
buy
might
it
go
with
back,
money
we
though.
might not. We just are trying. I want as much data as possible to see what would be best for the team and the community.
Cuckoo.
So with Lewis Prey in the market, you'll see a brand new Lewis Prey tab that'll, show you all the goods.
Yeah, we got
So
Varuna
choose
gameplay.
To purchase those, if not, that's up to you. Also coming, as we've mentioned, Nora's Mix Volume 3 will be coming with Lewis Prey, so you can expect some new goodies with the Proto Call skins, the new Necromech skin. A lot of
I
good
can't
stuff
wait
in
for
there,
the
so you can
real
check
life
it out as
handgun
well in the
skins.
store.
I'm gonna do so much GTA
You guys make the deadlines.
Warframe
That's kind
Captura.
of the thing. We do and we don't. So
We make the
we
deadlines,
do
but
and
then
we
the
don't.
development
By
changes it,
peeking through that.
But yeah, they announced
type of
things too
thing, it's
early,
important to
Warframe.
get the best
That's their
possible
still their
package
biggest issue.
for people to play. Like what can you play when it's at its best is important to us and the team.
They shouldn't have talked about Warframe Mobile when they did.
What dates we can and can't move. So
They should have pushed it off a full year, I think.
do everything.
Was that
Try and sell the deal. We'll see
2022
how
or
it goes.
2021?
Experiment and then update your priors.
Yeah, it was 2021.
Learning.
Yeah, they should push that
Learning.
off to this year.
It's a great
It's a year of
skill.
learning. That
Oh
is,
God, yes.
we used to joke like year of quality, but this has been the year of learning.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shall we give away a Revenant Prime access?
Yes.
To a
Because if you're not gonna have something out within the year, they should, within 1 year, they should not try to announce it at
another one, doesn't matter.
10
Yeah, let's
Con
do
ever.
both. Very good. New revenue. Revenant Prime Access.
Yeah, they
So
definitely
the
announced things too
product price,
early.
and then
IMO.
We have
I think
reached
everyone
the end
agrees,
of the
though.
stream. I apologize that we've gone
Oh,
over 30
no.
minutes. It seems
Yeah, it's good that we're getting this stuff done
know, I know.
finally.
Yeah, we got to talk a little bit about Devstream.
Revenant Prime Access gone to.
Devster, by the look of it.
Oh.
Yeah, that seems right.
We'll go
It's
with
always
that.
been the biggest Warframe issue. They announce things way too early. Or like they were announcing things always things that they like have like, oh, we have ideas for this or concepts, but it always bites them in the butt. Always does.
Your Revenant Prime Access, and now we're gonna do one.
It's just not a good business move.
Oh.
Because they overhype people when they don't have stuff to show. And then like it works in the moment, but then like 6 months, a year, 2 years down the line, it absolutely destroys them. Reputation, like mental of like players. So yeah. It's a short-term happy boost for a long-term sadness. So it's bad.
They could use it to buy.
That's why like a lot of people are so negative right now with Warframe. It's because we've had like they've had so many years of like false promises and pushed back and like just lies. 4 years of a railjack, right?
Halloween vampire.
Yeah, it grinds on people.
We could have done that.
It's just bad
Next year, maybe.
business for sure.
We have the asset.
We do.
But I'm happy they're finally getting it all.
Will it be your Christmas event? Thank you for asking.
Oh no, you gotta gift me Warframe merch.
We're kicking that off in December, which yes, I know is
Eee,
this
tenor
week, but
burn.
maybe not this week, maybe next week. In December. Yeah, thank you. I've been counting down the days.
It
We
is
will be
due in
doing
December.
Tenenbaum this year. Very
Yeah.
excited to do the gifting extravaganza that is Tenenbaum and support another charity in December. So more information on that soon.
Yes, this is. Devstream, stop forgetting. Oh, we will never forget.
We can't forget.
No.
Yeah, plus doing that makes players put more pressure on them and impede their work. Yeah, like they get a lot more like flaming, a lot more questions, a lot more like where is it, where is it, where is it? Chat like community starts just turning into like where's these updates that we've been shown for years? What the fuck?
So you can
It's just bad. Yeah, it's definitely bad.
Very tactical. Tiny. But
Hey.
the
No.
paradox.
Oh, sorry.
While we wanted to get it out this year, like we said, we're giving ourselves more time. But we did want to kind of give you a sort of tourism update of how it's coming together. This has been our 4th open world. You've been involved in every single one.
I have actually, yes. Now that I
4th,
think of it.
yes.
Wow.
No, you quiet.
Worlds.
Quiet down.
Oh no.
Sorry, I got my dog now.
No. Small.
You borking.
Small. Oof, how did we get
He's
through
got
this?
something to talk to
But
about
we
the
did,
Warframe
and we're on
devs.
to the
We're gonna
next.
do
Yeah,
it. Yeah.
that's one of
It's
my
okay,
favorite
buddy.
ones.
Yeah,
This is getting interesting.
we are going to be dedicating a January
No.
Devstream to it because it's really, really important
Yeah,
for us.
makes
to
sense.
do
January
the
Devstream
Paradox walkthrough because this is
No, it's okay.
weirdest, also most Warframe, but also most recontextualized update that we ever will release. I think
Quite likely, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
This is different. Yeah.
it's scratching a lot of different itches, and it's
His little
frankly
woofs. No, you
visually
quiet down,
unlike
Ruben.
anything we've ever done. So
No.
Like it'll be a
everything's
sick
gonna-
update for sure.
And
Just
we're
sucks it
gonna
was
take a
pushed
little
back
look,
and
we're just going to talk over this video.
stuff.
Just how the world's coming together. And an important part of the Devstream paradox is commitment to color,
Hey.
to telling a story within this void landscape. And this is the dev build, so work in progress. Not everything you see here is final.
Ruben
but,
Varuna
uh,
Warframe. Yep.
Nothing you see here.
Oh yeah, remember to follow,
not
sub,
everything,
like.
nothing,
Thank you.
It's eternalism. Both everything is final and nothing final.
Good boy.
But this particular world is coming
Zaku
together
Deluxe
in a way
Horse.
that, of course, includes
No.
It
No.
includes color. It includes.
You shush it, Bubba.
Kind of hard to say without.
Yeah, that's a drifter.
Too much,
Giving
You
it
bet.
all
You
away.
bet it's
giving it
drifter
all
with
away,
Nakana.
But it's a beautiful open world that has many secrets that push it into the core Warframe you expect, but also, reinventing the open world
Ooh.
formula, I would say.
I'm excited about Duveri because it'll be different, but
And of course,
Warframe. A lot of Warframe different can go poorly,
Yeah.
so we'll see.
Yeah,
It'd be a very different point of view if she had just jumped into the air there.
which I could have done.
I hope it
but
won't be
I
like
said-
Railjack, which
I
is like
said
get it
to
all
flow
done and then
with
never
it.
want to
think
play
we
it
should
again.
set
You know.
something for January.
Yes, indeed.
I really hope it
Yeah,
won't turn into
so
another
really
Railjack.
looking forward to giving you everything.
That's
that
what I'm
you
afraid
need
of
here.
for Duveri.
It is actively consuming the development.
Vast majority of the studio.
Yes. Blue is Prey, little teaser, little black and white. Action,
Ruben, it's
and then
okay.
Duveri.
Hopefully Duveri like
Hear about more
February.
about it in January.
Yeah. I
When
think
we
that's a
all
good place
come
to-
back.
Yes.
Yeah.
because if they have a dev stream in January, they could have like one final one in
That'll be
February and then update.
Yeah.
But it looks like they want to have one big one
That's
in January.
it. We've reached the end of Devstream 166, last Devstream of the year. We showed
Aw.
you a lot of gameplay.
It's okay, guys. I won't be uploading any more Doomer videos for a while. I got my Doomer video list done.
you will be able to play Lewis Prey. Dean, thank you. I'm so sorry. We have little
sick.
recap slides here for what to expect.
Yeah.
Our 51st Warframe Varuna. She's got a melee, a sniper, she's got a void shell, an ephemera, and
Let me
an
just
incredible
screenshot that.
Liberian. Please definitely check it out. It's an incredible story. We do have the new game mode, Conjunction Survival, with the
Two
two nodes on
Nakanas.
Lua.
Yeah,
Again,
we already
you'll
saw
be
the
able to
drifter weapons and how he fights.
participate in
We already saw a
those. You
little
have your limited necromantic
area of that.
eligibility there, the Thrax escalation, and a whole bunch going on. We do have those new arcanes, 4 of them coming, and then on our next slide, we have
Hey.
Zaku Kagura. Yeah, I pronounce that. And Lotus Amaga skin, a bunch of other things as
Good
well
shit.
there that are
Bring.
Zaku Deluxe themed.
Got that
We have our
screenshot,
synthetic
boys.
Weapons, the Plinks, and the Ferox. Nori's Mix
I got
Volume
my
3,
arcane
Grendel
videos.
ability
The good
rework,
ones will take you
Rally
100
ability
hours.
Changes, Warframe Augment Buffs Part 3, and a whole bunch of quality
Run
of life
Orphix
stuff
to
that we
see drop rotation
dove into a little
or
bit.
a lot of
So there's a
Eidolons.
lot coming
A lot
in
of
this
stuff.
update in 2 days on all platforms.
Lots of little twists and
Bits
you
and
know.
pieces.
I think best case scenario, the holidays hit. I'm lying down. I got my laptop and I'm just playing an endless mission for all the loot. As,
There you go.
As Warframe ought to
That
scratch
is-
that itch.
That
you
is
know?
definitely what it should be.
Yeah. So see you online. Maybe
There you
we'll
go.
bless. Maybe we will be a full community of cross.
What did I miss? Everything.
That remains to be seen.
Silent test will happen, so keep your eye out. Thank you to everyone who watched this stream that went a little long, and shout out to everyone.
Endgame and
on
Warframe
TV
doesn't
that has
matter.
Worked so hard. I mean, every year, but this year with all the kind of craziness that went on behind the scenes, with changing of the guard and just getting everything. out the
Warframe
door,
will
just
never
opened the
develop
whole
or
year.
give a shit about
I don't even know what
endgame
you
like
mean.
level
Mocap
1099 enemies. It's
God.
not. It doesn't build around that.
We want these streams to get weird.
That's its
Oh,
own
oh,
niche thing
weird.
for
All right,
people to do for
January.
fun.
It's gonna get weird, everybody.
Yeah.
We'll see you then. Again, thank you for tuning in. The Gift of the Lotus Alercer live.
But yeah, they
Thank
don't
you
care
everyone
about
at
building
DE for your
Warframe
incredible
specifically
work.
to
Carrie, thank you for being here.
take it to
problem.
like
I was
level
actually
cap or
helping
anything
them
like
do it. I was
that.
one of the
They
few.
never will.
This is
One of the few. Look at
I
us.
know.
Yeah.
And don't forget, you can pre-order your copy of the indie film Sensation.
Oh, Pablo!
Pablo's
Speaking of
original.
films, we should probably see the Grenier Queen again.
Oh.
Oh yeah, let's play it. Play it, Dean. Thanks,
Play that
Dean.
cinematic one more time. Thank you, Dean, for being here.
Cool, cool,
As
cool, cool.
always. All right, everyone. Have a wonderful night. We will see you for more prime times, but this is the last ever stream of the year. So we'll see you next year on this couch. And enjoy, again, the Lewis Prey little teaser.
Yeah, they'll have their little text recap.
Ciao.
They always do. I don't know if it'll be released, because they're usually slow about it. Like, might be out in a couple of hours or so. I'll probably do my own little recap video and then upload it straight to YouTube, and then I'll do a text
No,
recap
no.
video.
I insist. You first.
If you insist. How kind. How very kind.
Kind. You must be thinking of my sister.
Where is the fair lady then?
It's your boy, Pupsker here. Let's kill them all.
Well,
Oh wait, that's me. That's Pupsker.
lost her head. The
That's
last
me, your boy, Pupsker here.
Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry, Ruben. That triggered you.
how scandalous.
I'm sorry, little puppy. Sorry, I'm just like scratching Ruben's head. He's just lying on my lap. Calming him down from hearing noises. Cool animation, though.
My queen! The Sacro Restless!
Yeah, Kuva Queen's just chilling, you know?
to Lua.
Yeah. I don't know why, but I was expecting her to throw the card and it, like, decapitate the Kubro. Yeah, that did not happen. I was expecting her to, like, pull a Hisoka and just fucking murk the Kubro with the card. It did not happen. Bark, 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 bark. Ruben. Ruben. That's a good boy. Yeah, that's a good Ruben. Hey, we did it.